Hello. Welcome to the special classroom. Yay! Yeah, finally. I beat the technology kung, before we went on live, we went on so many test streams.
Yes!
Finally, I was able to beat the technology kung, and today's stream is gonna be smooth as silk. Yay!
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed.
Please do. Greetings,
Both
everyone!
my toes and my fingers.
Greetings, everyone! And today we're gonna do the English only stream. We're not going to speak Thai here, but yes, we both can read and respond in Thai, but we're just not gonna respond in Thai today. Consider this a special classroom. We're just gonna speak only in English. Yay!
Yes, and it's also my first time here, so it's gonna be my special time here today as well. With the lovely, and the most beautiful Lady Macro Ravencroft.
Oh, thank you. Wait, this is my show. Why are you giving me the entrance?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, but I'm like, yeah, we have a short note, At the back, we have a short note like, this is the greetings, and then welcome the special guest, and Hoku is like, Hoku, you are my guest!
And the thing is, I also am opening the note, and I don't even read it. Okay. We can rewind that. Okay, go. Just pretend I didn't do anything. Okay.
Wait. There's a people
Where
saying
is
I forgot to
this?
turn off the echo. There's an echo? There's no echo. Wait, which echo? Where did
Oh
you
my
guys hear?
God,
From
where
me
is
or from
this?
Hoku? Definitely, there's no echo here. I mean, I didn't open any echo here.
Is there an echo?
No, I don't hear. So maybe if there's an echo, maybe you turn on like too many browsers at the same time that you hear an echo. Yep.
Oh, you were simping.
I guess so.
You
Yeah.
are having more
Yeah.
than one stream
See?
on.
They say they opened 2 live.
See?
Thank you for increasing the views. Duh. But
Well,
thank
I
you.
know we're so cool and
Yeah.
so beautiful and such, but you don't really have to do that.
Yeah, you don't have to open like 4 windows at the
Nah.
same time. And
Yeah,
also,
right.
welcome Kinari Hoku from Polygon Project!
Yay! Thank you.
It's such an honor to have you here. You're like my favorite owls.
Oh, is it because I'm like the only owl around?
I mean, there's more owls, actually. There's a lot of owls Vtubers. I would introduce them to you one day. I'm like
But
Mama
thank you.
Bird.
Thank you.
You're
It's
like
my
the
honor as
cutest
well.
owls.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes. It's been a while. Well, I'm new to the VTuber area, and like Hoku is like my senpai, the only senpai. The only senpai that I know that could bring me to the English landscape, because I was aimed for Thai market, so I don't know anyone who's from the English market, and Hoku is such like Mrs. Worldwide.
Oh no! Of
You're
course
like Mrs.
not.
Worldwide. Really, you're Mrs. Worldwide, and I'm like, senpai, please teach me your way. Let's do English stream, please.
It's... Okay, I'll teach you this. There's only one rule to be able to be a Miss Worldwide. To be very, very confident. And just approach everyone that you see.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
pretty
I think I
much.
got that. I think I got that. I also approach you, so I think I got that one down. Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You're doing great. You're doing great. Well, you just debuted like a while ago, right?
2 months.
You still have a
2 months.
lot of time to make a lot of friends. And I see you have a lot of Thai friends already. Thai
Yes.
VTuber friends.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
which is
Thank you,
good.
senpai.
And I'm also one of them.
Yes.
I'm honored.
One step at a time. One step at a time.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. And also for today's topic, like actually in back where I came from, I don't have that many Thai friends. So when I moved to Thailand, I tried to make a lot of Thai friends and stay away from foreigners as much as possible. But it is inevitable because, you know, since my squad sometimes speaking in English and we like English speaking only people, so I try to, when I be online, I try to talk with Thai people, having friends with Thai VTubers and stuff like that. I think I did a great job, but sometimes I'm still confused with Thai culture. So that brings us to the topic today.
Ah, so that's why.
Yes.
Where have you been living?
Well, abroad, let's say somewhere in Europe.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep.
Hence the accent. Okay. Yeah.
And there's a lot of stuff that, I have this talent with languages. Like when I learn new language, I picked it up really fast if I spend time with it long enough. So I listen to Thai music, try to read Thai webtoon and stuff like that. Yeah. Trying to get all the Thai stuff and be on Thai community online. And Thai language is so I don't know, it's hard. Actually, it's hard.
It is actually.
Yeah. But when you talk a lot and like communicate a lot, I picked it up really fast, but sometimes some things are a little bit hard to understand. So I think a lot of foreigners who live in Thailand also have the same struggle. So that's why I'm inviting you here today so we can discuss that.
Sure. Well, actually, to be honest, even Thai people don't really understand Thai.
I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's that hard. I mean, Thai language evolves all the time. As you can see, like from, especially the languages from like LGBTQIA plus people, those people are so talented.
Oh yeah,
And,
inventing
like,
new language, new words,
inventing
right?
New words and such, and I'm like, oh, I can't follow, please. Please teach me.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so first off, let's say hi to the chat. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you guys have a good time here. And for Hoku, please drop her a follow. I already put her donation link down here and tagged her in the title. So please drop by at her channel. But what did you told us a little about what kind of content you like to do on your channel?
Oh, okay. Okay. This sounds very official, but yeah. Okay. I guess I'm in a classroom, so it has to be official somehow.
A little.
Okay. So, first of all, thank you so much everyone for coming here. I'm Kinari Hoku from Polygon Project. And my channel, I usually do some like just chatting, like just random chatting or games. I usually do games with storylines, interesting storylines and puzzle games. I just did the Quarry, and I'm also doing Fatal Frame 5. For puzzle game, I did The Room, It Takes Two, and that kind of game. And I also have a lot of interest in English, and I also do podcasts, exchanging opinions about things that we think we know, but actually, like, different people think differently. So yeah, I love to do those kind of content just to know different opinions from everyone, which is a good thing to learn. And I think it's one of the things to make you be more reasonable and more rational in life. So okay, this is getting too official.
I love it though. It's like eye-opening. Yeah, because most of the time people say that they don't have much chance to go this official or like getting deep or getting personal. But when they're at my channel, I can manage to do that. So it's going to be good for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might not look it, but I can be official too.
Yeah, and now it's like officially introducing Kinari Hoku to you guys.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Please take care of me. Thank you.
Actually, you have to take care of me, senpai. I just debuted, remember?
You know, you are like the first and the only one who calls me a senpai.
Really? Please? You're the owl. You're the owl, and I'm like the owl is like resemble the wise and intelligent, right? And I think that fits you very, very, very much. Like this, from the way you saying about the
stop
content.
it, you.
Really.
Oh no, stop it, you.
So it's just us flattering one another for half an hour.
Yeah. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Yes,
So we
more.
reach past midnight. Let's go. Let's go.
So it's like you already know how things run in my channel.
Well, I'm following you on Twitter, so I kind of know what's going on already. Like midnight streams or like
Wow,
doing some
embarrassing.
yabe stuff after midnight.
Do you remember the friend that you did?
Haha, yeah. Yeah, you told me that. Our friend is not the same.
Yeah, our friend is not the same, and that will be explained after midnight, but not now. Sorry, folks, not now.
Okay, so you guys stay until after midnight, okay?
Yep.
If you do, we do too.
Yeah, we're gonna do our due diligence. Yeah, we're gonna do our due. Okay, so back to the topic. I was thinking that sometimes for Thai people when trying to making an appointment, you guys are having very, very weird pattern. Like you're not always late, but sometimes it's like because of miscommunication about time, you know? Yeah, so like when I heard meet me at 2, so my head would be like, 2 p.m. But for Thai people, it's like 8 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
I think it's how we call time. It's all about how like our ancestors did since like very, very old times.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not sure about all this, but I do think that everything originates from there. Like also like how we call 1 a.m. 2 a.m. like ti nung, ti, like that, right? So like in Western cultures we just call it 1 a.m. 2 a.m. But why do we call it ti? I think maybe it's about the bell too at the temple.
Oh,
When they
Buddhist country, yeah.
Yeah. Like when they hit the bell at the new hour maybe. That's why they call it ti nung, ti song. Like that. Like you hit the bell once, you hit the bell twice, you hit the bell for the third time, something like that. But
I see.
Yeah. So a lot of things that we call until now, it comes from the ancient time that it's like we get so used to it that we don't really find answers in it anymore.
Understandable, but foreigners are so confused when you say, okay, meet me at 2. And I was thinking, okay, 2 p.m. They're like, no, it's 8 in the morning. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
so you
And
called
it's
from
pretty
7, right?
confusing.
Yeah, you called
Yeah,
it from
yeah.
7. 7 is like อะไรนะ7 is 1 โมง
ทุ่ม
เช้าไหม1 โมงเช้า 1 ทุ่ม
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, I mean, some old people, like very, very old, I think like 80 plus years old, I think they also called like, โมงยาม like
โม
that.
งยาม
Like,
Yeah, that
like,
sounds very old.
yeah. It sounds old. I don't do like old stuff either, but like how they used to call 7 p.m. 8 p.m. a 1 and a 2, I think. Wait, let me search.
Okay. Asking the Google.
Yeah, I'm asking my wait. Oh, Raja Bandit has it, I think.
Wow. That's like the royal dictionary.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the context of foreigners and English speaking, when you're in Thailand and they said 2 โมง 2 โมง which translate directly to like 2 o'clock, but it's not really 2 o'clock. Sometimes it means 8 in the morning, or maybe but it's never 2 ทุ่ม 2 โมง it's either 8 in the morning or 2 p.m. But 2 ทุ่ม is definitely going to be 8 p.m. in the night. Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
what's the Royal
Okay.
Dictionary says?
Okay.
Is it a lot?
This is very confusing.
Really? Even Thai
for me.
people is confused. Help.
Okay, so apparently there are three ways for us to call time, which are โมง ทุ่ม and ปี So โมง is sometime before midday, before noon. So from 7 we call it 7 โมง 8 โมง 9 โมง 10 โมง 11 โมง like that, right? And for by, I'm not sure what that comes from. It doesn't say here. But yeah, we call โมง until like until 11, and then เที่ยง for noon. So เที่ยง, I think it's about I think it's also about the bell at the temples. Like that's what I heard from like old people here in my dorm. Yeah. And so ทุ่ม is for the first 6 hours at night from 7 to midnight. They used to call midnight 6 ทุ่ม.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, let me put this up here so people can follow. 2 โมงเช้า เท่ากับ 8 a.m. นานี้ Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I think there's a lot to learn if we have to like dig deep into how we call time.
No, I don't think we need that. It's just like when we confuse when people saying 2 โมงเช้า you just have to make them clarify it. Whether it's 2 p.m. or 8 in the morning. That's it, people.
Yeah, okay, so if they're, foreigners listening to us right now, so how we call time is like, okay, 7 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I can't say that without putting the rhythm in it. Okay.
Oh, that one, right? That one?
No. Okay, so we call 7. Okay, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Okay, those are just normal, right? But from midday, noon, which is เที่ยง, and later we start again at 1. because
บ่าย
we
โมง
call it บ่าย and บ่ายสองบ่ายสาม so
Yeah.
it's 1 2 instead of what do you call it yeah still the same wait I'm confused
There's no other words. If it's 1, there's no other words. But if it's 7, there is other word. Like look at the script. Look at the script.
yeah
8
so
a.m. is 2 โมงเช้า
okay so บ่าย is still fine in the
Yeah,
afternoon is
yeah.
still fine
บ่าย
but
is not confusing. Yeah.
from 7 p.m. onwards
Yeah, 1 ทุ่ม but it's 7.
we start again at 1
Yeah.
why
Yeah, I have no
Why do
idea
we do
why.
why do we do that
I have no idea. Why do you do that?
I have no idea
Yeah, you're just casually using it and like not confused. But when foreigners hear and like, okay, see you 1 ทุ่ม and I'm like, why 1 a.m. That's too late. And like, no, 1 ทุ่มis like 7. And I'm like, what?
yeah so it's kind of confusing especially for those who don't who are not familiar with like speaking other languages and cultures and different cultures because those people they of course if we don't know different cultures we base everything on our own culture so when we tell time like okay Maggie please meet me at 1 tonight
And I'm like, that's too late. Like, 1
yeah
a.m., why?
you'll be like what 1 a.m.
Yeah.
and I'll be like no I mean it's like p.m. and where the heck is 1 in the p.m.
If it's 1
Is it-
p.m. If it's 1 p.m. it's in the afternoon.
yeah it's gonna be
Yeah.
an hour after
Yeah.
midday afternoon right so yeah that's pretty confusing
Yeah. So basically, you just need to clarify it when there is things that happens between 1 to 5, 1 to 5. That's the thing that I would ask everyone to clarify it, which time you meant.
yeah
Put the PM behind it, please.
right
Yeah, PM and AM. Yeah. Like that. That's the example. I think that's pretty clear. Like 2 ทุ่ม, it's 8.
yeah
Yeah.
oh wait okay so both โมง and ทุ่มit's like the
Day and
how
night.
do you call it the and yeah I don't know how to pronounce that word but it's a sound of okay so โมง is the sound of ของ and ทุ่มis a sound of drum
Okay.
Like
Drum
they-
understandable. Kong is
Yeah.
what?
ของ is like it's
Like
a
instrument?
Thai instrument yeah
Okay.
where
okay.
you carry it on in one hand and you have like a drumstick in another and
Yeah.
you hit it like that.
Okay.
so it sounds like มง like that so that's why they call it มง
Also they use that to indicate time in the past, in the ancient time, I guess.
yeah
So,
yeah
Yeah, that how it.
so
that how it
so I
goes up.
guess so I guess when it's 7 I don't know. Maybe just to differentiate from 7 a.m., they just decide to like to hit the drum one time instead. I'm not sure. Yeah,
We have
but it's
no idea
possible
because
though.
we're not in that time. We didn't write the
Yeah.
history.
Yeah,
just
we
use
didn't
it.
write it. But yeah, so now just casually use it. Without
So there's
asking.
people say gong. Gong is kong. Oh, what is that
yeah, it's
letter?
gong.
I never saw that letter before. What is that?
Oh, it's คอระฆัง
Whoa.
Yeah, we don't really use it. Just for
Yeah.
this word and the word ระฆัง
Yeah, I never saw
They use
that
that.
one before. Like
Ooh.
you had like you had like a lot of letters. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of letters, and we have a lot of letters and we don't use it anymore. Which I
Okay.
don't know why they're still there, but
It's there
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
just to make foreigners confused. So yeah, just to be like, we have like คอคน and คอควาย and they'll be like, why do you have 2 k And I'm like, I don't know. We don't use คอคน anymore, but it's just
we
there.
have it. Yeah, but we have it.
Yeah, but it's just there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. It's just there. Nice. Because when you say คอคน but คน spell with คอควาย, so I'm like, what is คอคน for?
Yeah. Actually, we used to use คอคน
For คำว่าคน
or
เหรอ
yeah, for the word คน but
Oh, wow.
I think it was จอมพลปพิบูลสงคราม period that
history
he
people. Mhm.
it was a time when he how do you call it refurbished
Mhm.
can I call that refurbished Thai language like he thought that having two k was too much
Oh, it's like revamp.
yeah
Same thing.
so he just like okay we just use คอควาย for everything that sounds k
Nice.
yeah
Okay.
but คอคน still there like everything is still there
Mhm.
but we just don't use them anymore
Mm.
yeah just to confuse foreigners and us Thai people so we can
Yeah,
boast around like no you know we have like 44 letters and then we're like oh my god you have that many letters I'm like
Yeah.
but we use only 20
Understandable though. Understandable. Yeah.
yeah
I was gonna make a joke like, oh, you make it to confuse foreigners. I think you confuse yourself too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's what I encounter a lot when making an appointment with people. And then there's
Mhm.
another thing in Thai culture that makes me think going out is a bit hard if you don't own any vehicle. Like taxi. There's so many type of taxi like tuk tuk also a taxi, right? Like for me,
Mhm.
that's also a
Yeah.
taxi. And like
yeah
there's like a bus ที่ you call สองแถวอะ that's also a taxi for me yeah and then there's a taxi but you guys call วินมอไซค์ yeah like taxi motorbike I just
Yeah,
put taxi
motorbike.
on everything and you guys are like having specific word for all of that and I'm like wow it's just taxi but you guys doesn't call it taxi unless it's a car
yeah Mhm.
Yeah, and there's one weird things like the service charge, like it's not written there. It just pops up of nowhere. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's only แบบฝรั่ง or tourist, but like if you speak English, you don't get Thai price.
It's actually a third world problem to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, because I heard that a lot of countries around us have that too. Like the culture of thinking that foreigners are richer than us.
Nice. Okay.
Yep. So a lot of times we treat them as kings, but at the same time we rip them off. It's basically a third world problem. Yeah. I think they have that in Malaysia. They have that in Laos. Yeah, I've been to Laos before, and of course, I was charged like a foreigner price. I'm like, what? But I'm like just next door to you. Come on, we're not that better than you. You can't do this to me. But yeah, I think it's a problem everywhere around here. And
I see.
Yeah, and the thing is, though, the most convenient thing that I find is that we have Thai numbers. So it's so convenient for them to write a Thai price in Thai number and write a foreigner's price in Arabic numbers.
I noticed. That's why I want to learn Thai. So I'm like, excuse me, but this number here indicate it's just 20. How did you charge me 40?
Yeah. Sometimes it's even worse. It's like 20 and 100. And I'm like, oh my god.
Okay.
And a lot of times my friends came for a visit from abroad. And so I have to like, you stay here and I'm gonna go buy a ticket.
Yeah. That's what I do too. So I'm blending in with Thai people and Thai folks and I just keep my mouth shut.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
That's how we have to do. But
Yep,
then the taxi is like inevitable when you get on and you saw the meters, but they just refuse to use the meters and saying like, sorry lady, it's already past midnight, so it's like 400. And I'm like, what? Are there time for charging specific prices?
Nope. They made it up. They made it all up.
Yeah, and it's like you cannot choose because there's no car around, right? So it's just like you had to go with it. Like when I call Grab, maybe like at 1 a.m., there's no Grab, but the taxi that's waiting outside kind of say that, lady, it's already past midnight, there's no meters, it's 400, or you don't go home. And I'm like, Sebastian, help!
Oh no!
Sebastian be like, my lady, I'm dead sleep, you cannot wake me up. Like I can't wake him up. So it's like, yeah, I have to get on anyway. So that's something I find taxi in Thailand is kind of like a little bit of a mafia thingy. Like they charge whatever they want. Do you have tips how to like get away with that? Like just for the sake of foreigners, if they hear and they find the same issue as I'm in, what's the best way to get a discount price?
This is hard.
There's no way. There's no way, really. I have to pay.
Unless you just keep calling one until you find the righteous one, the honest one.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, because but the thing is though, because a lot of taxis are like that, like they treat foreigners differently. So a lot of people now decide to use Grab or any services that are not normal taxis. So I think this is what I heard, but I think it's getting better with that culture, with that cheating culture, just because there are so many choices for us to choose from now.
Alternate options.
Not just, we have to call a taxi to go home or something, but we can have because sometimes not just for the price. Sometimes if we want to go somewhere, the driver don't want to go. They're just like, I know.
They can pick the customer.
My fuel's running out. or like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to get this car back to the station or whatever. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so this is bad, don't do it. But I used to I was so pissed.
How did you do?
I was so mad because I was going to my friend's house, and it was it was quite far, but I was willing to pay for it. I mean, according to the meter, right? So so I called the taxi, and he was like, that's too far. I mean, my fuel is low, and I'm like, then don't be a taxi, and I just closed the door.
What?
and my friend, she was just there, staring at me, with her eyes, almost popping out of her sockets. And she was
Don't be a taxi.
Yeah, so, I mean,
be something else.
Refuse your passengers.
Yeah.
That's the point of being a taxi, right? A taxi driver. Yeah. You have to go, I mean, if I want to go to Chiang Mai, you also have to go. Because you are a taxi. You can't just refuse me like that just because it's too far. Why, you want to just go 2 kilometers and back? You what? I don't get this. Why are you even here? And so a lot of people will be like, Hoku, please be careful. I mean, a lot of them are mafia and they might have guns in possession.
Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I said don't copy me. That is not good. But
because it's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous. People don't do that.
I was so angry at the time, so
understandable. I would be mad too if I get that. Yeah.
That's why I don't really call normal taxi anymore. I just use Grab, even though they charge quite expensive. Yeah, more expensive than a normal meter.
But you're willing to pay, in exchange of a peace of mind.
Yes, of course, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, for how to avoid mafia taxi,
just don't use taxi.
Yeah, I would say if you foreigners and maybe you should ask them first if they will, turn on the meter and such. Because when if they don't want to turn on the meter, they usually just tell you, oh, you want to go there, 400, like that.
Yeah.
Like how you negotiate with tuk-tuk.
Oh, same. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, same. Yeah. So if they do that, you just say no, and you just close the door.
Okay, that's such a hassle though. Like very hassle.
Yeah. I feel sorry for foreigners. I mean, well, I'm so glad they still find good things out of my country. But yeah, for this.
It's worth it. Like, because you have alternate options like BTS, subway, and it's not that bad to walk though, even though the streets aren't that good, but walking distance, if you live in the middle of the city, everything is convenient.
Yeah. But now that we have Grab and, they usually run like almost 24/7, I think, because I used to call it at like 4 in the morning and I still got it. So I think it's easier now because a lot of people, I mean Grab drivers some of them are like CEOs.
Ooh.
That's what I heard. Like my friend, they called a Grab one time,
like
and
a part-time Grab, full-time CEO.
Yeah.
Okay,
like that. And she got like a Mercedes.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
To pick her up, and she was like, oh, what is this? And yeah, it turns out that that was his holiday and he didn't know what to do. Like, so might as well just make some money, Like,
wow, you can flex that. You know what?
Yeah,
when you drop her off, she would flex like, bye, honey.
Yeah, pick me up at 4, honey.
Yeah. They'll be like, ooh, fancy.
Yeah, fancy.
Okay, so in the comment it said to avoid that you can say ไม่มีตังค่ะ To avoid getting overcharged, you just say ไม่มีตังค่ะ
Yeah. Well, they might get you a discount, like like if they say okay 400 and you say I have no money.
ไม่มีตังค่ะ
Yeah,
ไม่มีตังค่ะ ไม่มีตังค่ะ equal no money.
They might be like, okay 300. Yeah, final price.
Okay, let me put the karaoke here. ไม่มีตัง equal I got no money. Okay, so foreigners, these are your go-to when encounter mafia taxi. You just say ไม่มีตัง I got no money.
Yeah, ไม่มีตัง and you just
ไม่
close
มี
the
ตั
door.
ง ไม่มีตัง Yeah, ไม่มีตัง
Yeah.
So you get a discount at least.
Yeah. But the thing is, even if you get a discount, it doesn't equal the price on the meter anyway.
Oh,
And they know that.
Yeah, it's just a little better than the first price. That's all.
But if you really have to go, like if it's like very, very late and you were in like a a quiet street or something like that, an alley, maybe you should. Well, I think
depends on the situation.
Yeah, depends on the situations. Yes.
You can say it to your friend too if you want them to buy your lunch. Oh, okay, this is like ไม่มีตัง can use at any occasion. Like someone asking me out. Oh, ไม่มีตัง or it's okay, I'll treat you. I guess that's how it works.
Oh well.
ไม่มีตัง Yeah.
You guys are pretty kind. I'll be like, okay, if you might me tang, you just stay home and I'll
Why?
by myself.
ไม่มีตังค์ okay don't come out stay home okay
Yeah, just
peace
stay home and call me when you me tang, okay?
okay I'll call you when I มีตังค์ gotcha okay so there's a people saying everything is just doubled for tourists that's like classic stuff around here like we don't really met that kind of culture in Europe or America. Like we don't really see the double price for tourists because everyone is poorer than us.
Yeah.
Right? So like we don't overcharge people because we already expensive.
Yeah. And they I think another reason that prompts taxi drivers into becoming a mafia taxi drivers it's because of the management in the taxi community itself because you know it's been 35 it's been starting at 35 baht since I was born and it's still there even though with the inflation,
the gas and everything,
with the gas and everything. So, I mean, well, it depends on the management as well. And we don't have this. Okay, I've been to Singapore, to the U.S. I mean, when there's a rush hour, I know they have a plus for them. Like you have to like add $10.
But it's a fixed rate.
More.
But it's a fixed rate. It's not gonna be like random rate.
Yeah. It's a fixed rate. Like okay, if you call a taxi at this specific period, you have to add like $10 or $15 to it, and pay him or whatever. So I think that way taxi drivers are getting paid fairly.
And they were willing to go at that hours, yeah.
Yeah. But unlike us, we only start at 35 baht and nothing else.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
so they
don't
get to survive. Okay.
Yep.
Looking at the other perspective, well, they also did that to survive. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, remember, folks, ไม่มีตังค์ that's it.
Yeah, ไม่มีตังค์ We talk about this for half an hour and then we concluded just ไม่มี
Yes,
ตังค์
ไม่มีตังค์ I mean, it's fair though. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, it's only fair.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I love how the comment said taxi it's like gasha. Yeah. Public transportation is like gasha. Some bad, some worse, and some is fair. So depends on your luck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even BTS has its jams.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I didn't
Yeah.
travel that much. I never encountered BTS jam before. What? How did that happen? Help!
Okay, because in rush hours,
Define rush hour. What is rush hour for BTS?
like 7 to 9
In the
I think
morning?
in the morning, like when people have to go to work,
Oh.
and maybe after they get off work, like from 4 to 6 or 7, probably. Yeah, it varies, depends on each offices, right? So it jams. Yes, I've encountered a lot of BTS jams. Yes,
Wow.
because they have to like release more trains than they usually do in a day.
To reduce those jams. Okay.
Yep. And so they can accommodate more people. At the same time, it jams because okay, one goes to the other station and another one it waits. It's already waiting at the station before that. So they can't go like too close to each other, otherwise it crashes. They crash.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Yeah.
it
Typical
so
train.
Yeah, BTS jams. It happens.
Oh wow. Okay. That's interesting. Nice. And I've never been to the rush hours because I'm not awake at that hour as well. So I never encountered those.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Also, let's wrap up about the transportation because that's already a lot. Man,
Okay.
just transportation. I think it's almost an hour. Help.
Wow. Okay, that's good.
So, what I like most about Thailand is food. You guys had like such a flavorful food.
Yes.
Do you like spicy food? Like your Thai?
Yeah, I do.
All Thai
don't
people
really
eat spicy
eat much.
food, though.
Yeah. Well, not all of them are like most of us do. Yes.
Like a lot of dish are spicy. So if you don't eat spicy foods, like what are you eating?
I know, right? I mean, I have a friend who doesn't. Not a friend. I have friends who don't eat spicy stuff too, and it's pretty hard for them to find like one time. No, it's like okay, and the word not spicy differentiates.
Not
Depends on
spicy,
people.
my pit.
Yeah,
Not
it depends on
spicy, my
people
pit.
too. Okay, so not spicy for these friends of mine means not spicy at all, like no chili at all. But like almost all the time that they go and order food and they'll say not spicy, a lot of times the sellers would put a little bit of chili in there.
A little. Define a little. Like just one chili is already a lot.
Yeah, I know, right? Especially if it's like a pricky nusuan. It's very, very spicy, even though it's just one. So, but yeah, the word not spicy differentiates, depends on people.
My pit.
Because
Not
apparently
spicy is
like,
not no spice though. Not spicy is like not spicy. Maybe just
Yeah,
a
not
little spice.
not
But no spice. You have to say no spice or like ไม่ใส่พริกค่ะ
Yeah, you
so
have
you
to say
get
that.
the right one.
Yep.
Because when you say ไม่เผ็ด sometimes it's like okay, maybe I can add a little spice.
But still,
It's still spicy. Yeah.
yeah, it's still spicy for those who don't eat spicy stuff. I feel bad for them. I feel
Like,
sorry for them.
Thai not spicy is different than other country not spicy. For example, Japanese chili. It's not spicy at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put that as much as I want, but it's not spicy at all. That's not spicy.
Yeah, it's just
Spice.
just something to season the food.
Yeah, it's seasoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so weird though. Like it is spicy. And Korean spice sometimes very spicy and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also like Indian and there's also a lot of stuff. But Western food not really spicy. Like Mexican maybe, but Western food in general, no. Spicy, no.
Yeah.
Like chili sauce, not spicy at all. Tabasco, not spicy at all.
I know, right? I'm like, I heard that Tabasco. When I first went to the US, I was like, I really wanted to try Tabasco because I watched these like cartoons that they like
They
to
had
portray.
Tabasco and then flames out of their
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, like that. And I'm like, oh my god, it must be so spicy. And so I tried it the first time. I'm like, did you put Tabasco in there? Like,
You don't feel anything?
I don't feel anything. And people were like, what? 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 I put a lot. And I'm like,
You don't feel anything. Help. Even barbecue. Barbecue is supposed to be spicy or something. I don't know. It's just not spicy at all. The barbecue
Yeah.
thing. But barbecue in Thailand kind of spicy. I don't know why.
I have no idea actually. I mean, a barbecue is like a meat on a stick with tomatoes and pineapples, right?
Yeah, and paprika. We have paprika
Yeah,
and we
paprika.
have
But paprika's not-
bell
it's not-
pepper. It's not that spicy. But in Thailand, somehow it's just spicy. I'm like a different breed or something.
I have no idea. But I
Yeah.
mean, when we say barbecue here, it's like it associates with chili somehow. Like, yeah, you have you tried barbecued Lay's or any chips? that has this barbecue flavor.
Yeah. The ship's barbecue here is kind of
quite
spicy
as
though.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't really know why. I was like, isn't barbecue supposed to be like sweet and like sour?
Yeah. It's supposed to be sweet and sour, like the buffalo kind of way.
Yeah.
Buffalo wings, barbecue wings. Yeah.
Oh, I love buffalo wings. Yum.
Yeah. In Thailand, buffalo wings spicy somehow.
Yeah, I guess we put chili in
Everything.
But it helps elevate your taste buds, so spiciness. Yeah. But sometimes too much, it can ruin your throat.
Oh, yeah. I know. I felt so thirsty. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Is it because spice? Because I thought someone was jokingly telling me that it's because we put a lot, you guys put a lot of monosodium glutamate.
Yeah.
The seasoning.
Yeah, we do. But the thing is though, MSG as in like flaky MSG kind of stuff. For me,
It'll make you thirsty.
Yeah. It will open your taste buds in a way. But for me, everything that you use to season your food, everything has MSG in it. I think
like soy sauce,
fish sauce, soy sauce, or
ketchup.
But yeah, a lot of sodium.
A lot of sodium.
Yeah, a lot of sodium that makes you like bloated. But yeah. But maybe not that concentrate. Not like a flaky MSG. Yeah, that one is like pure MSG. So yeah.
I am amazed by the chat way to explain the prikino, and I'm
Prikino.
It said rat's chit chili.
What?
I don't think that's the right word. Help!
Can you say poop? Not like shit. At least it sounds like politer.
Okay, more politer. Oh, damn. Okay. This one. It say prikino used to be called bird's eye chili, but P-bird make most people call it Thai bird chili. Okay.
Really?
I have no idea. Maybe that seems legit though. That seems legit more than the rat shit chili.
Yeah. So it's bird's eye chili. Oh, I haven't known it before.
And there's people saying no MSG, no life. There's also Uncle Roger reference, like use the right amount, not the white amount.
Yeah, hiya.
Uncle Roger, and how he comment on things. Yeah, that's kind of hilarious.
Uncle Roger don't approve lah. Hiya. That is not acceptable.
How did you make so accurate? Did you watch a lot?
Not really, actually. I just try to imitate like how Asian people would speak English.
I think that sounds Singlish. Yeah.
Yeah.
La. Yeah, Singlish.
La.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of people are afraid of MSG, but I don't think it's bad. I mean, I have researched about it before. I've done research.
What's the
about
finding?
Well, because a lot of people would say that, okay, if you eat a lot, your hair will fall or your tongue will be numb or that kind of stuff.
Isn't it an urban legend, the myth, to scare off the children or something like that?
It sounds that way, right?
Yeah.
So, but like the numbing tongue, I think, well, it happens to people. Well, a lot of times if the seller put a lot of MSG in there.
I mean, that happens when I eat a lot of pineapples too, and pineapple is like fruits, so yeah.
So I think a lot of everything isn't good. So MSG as well. But the thing is, I found that MSG doesn't really have any bad points at all, except for like making the food tastier for
I'm
us
thirsty.
because
Kind of
yeah,
thirsty.
and thirsty. Yeah,
Yeah.
because apparently it opens your taste buds,
Uh-huh.
like to be able to receive a lot of flavors in a bite. When you
That's
when
a
you put food
secret
in it.
of like
Yep.
how flavorful the foods around here are because everywhere is MSG.
Yeah, but well, like I said, too much of something
Mhm.
is not good. So
Mhm.
too much MSG is not good either. So I guess if you put the flaky type, which is a pure MSG, in the food too much, probably some people would be allergic to it. It's possible.
Mhm.
And a lot of times, you need to drink a lot of water.
I see.
Because your taste buds is running too fast and you can't keep up. You know, like, give me food! I'm gonna make it taste good! and you'll be like, no! I'm full already, so drink water!
That's how things goes around here. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I see.
But
I
yeah,
see.
no messy, no life. I agree. Mm-hmm. I love fish sauce. Fish sauce is good.
Yeah. And also people here are like having everything with seasoning. So you have พวงเครื่องปรุงอะ the thing
yeah.
on every table, and like from where I came from, that's kind of rude. Like if you just asking for salt without tasting the food first, that's kind of rude back in my country. So I was surprised when like you sit down on the table, you don't even taste them, but you like, okay, พริก2 ช้อน น้ำตาล 2 ช้อน น้ำส้มช้อน 1, and like, what formula is that?
Yeah.
You don't even taste it first, and everyone do it so naturally.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I taste my food first every time, because a lot of times the restaurants like season it well already. If I put more fish sauce, it'll be too salty, so I can't really eat that. But yeah, a lot of people, it's like it's automatic.
Yeah.
Like they have. Okay, they receive the food and then they just put like everything, like, okay,
too chili, too sugar.
Yeah. And I'm like, you don't even taste it first.
Yeah. No one really saying anything, so I think, oh, maybe it's a common. Everyone has their own formula for noodles or stuff somehow. Or like, when you go to have pizza, like, I'm gonna get yelled at if I'm asking for a ketchup.
Yep. Same.
And you're like, you had it served right at the table, and I'm like, what?
Yeah. I went to the US and asked for ketchup, and my friend was like, what, you eat pizza with ketchup? And I'm like, yeah, why not? We do it all the time in Thailand.
There's already like tomato paste in there. Like, why are you asking for ketchup?
Yeah. And the thing is, they eat it with chili flakes. And I'm like, what? It was a culture shock to me at the time. But then I realized, oh, okay, it makes sense because you also have this tomato sauce in the pizza itself already.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
but
usually
amazed me
on
that
table.
Yeah. But well, we have, I don't know, ketchup is kind of like a thing here already, I think.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Every Italian restaurant has like ketchup and chili sauce default on the table.
Yep. Otherwise, people are gonna ask for it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And here, if you eat your pizza with chili flakes, people will be like, what? But oregano is fine. Because, well, Pizza Hut, Pizza Company, they give us that. But chili flakes, we don't really put it on our pizza, I think.
Well, just to add some spice, I guess. And I think there's more variant of pizza here in Thailand. Like, you guys put so many things in there. Yeah. But the size, though, the size is not as big as abroad. Yeah.
Yep.
Usually like just fun facts, when you go to abroad, the chef pretty much prideful over there. So even if you like went to your friend's house or anything, and if you don't taste the food first and you asking for a ketchup or asking for a salt without tasting it first, it's considered rude. Like you don't even taste it. You just assume that it's less flavored or something. That's just fun facts.
Yep.
Also,
I realized that too. But apparently, Thai people don't really mind.
They don't care. You have to say they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. But they would ask you. I mean, some restaurants would ask you to taste your food first so that you can't complain later. That your food is too salty, and I'm like, what? Because you put more fish sauce in there. It's your doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people do that. It's not fair to the sellers. So
True.
Yep.
Yep. And I find a lot of dish in Thailand is confusing. Sometimes I find a dish like ข้าวผัดอเมริกัน but
okay, so
it's not available in America, like
Yep. I think we call it ข้าวผัดอเมริกัน because we serve it with sausages and fried egg. So, and it looks American, like an American breakfast. Somehow. Like how we go to like hotels, and their buffet breakfast buffet would consist of like bacons, eggs, either scrambled omelet or fried eggs.
Yeah, but they don't have rice.
Yeah, but they don't have rice. But we are Thai. We eat rice all the time. Rice is like the heart of the food.
Yeah. You said กินข้าว but actually you might go out for a pasta or a noodle, but you would say กินข้าว anyway, and I'm like, what?
Yep. Yeah. Because rice is like the main food that we do here. So I think people just being creative.
Yeah, very creative.
Yeah, just invented something and serve it with something that looks American as heck, and then just call it American fried rice.
Okay, so what about ขนมโตเกียว
ขนมโตเกียว actually I just googled it. I just know.
And like ขนมโตเกียว doesn't have anything related to Tokyo. Like it looks like pancakes and folded with I don't know, custard with minced pork and sometimes sausages. I don't think Tokyo had any of those.
No, actually there are two theories.
Okay.
For this. Okay. So first it kind of looks like dorayaki.
Dorayaki?
Yeah. Like how you have like something stuffed inside and like pastries to cover it. Yeah. So that was the first, but the most likely theory is that Thai people in the old times, when they call something or when they learn new words, they usually like how we call Mari Kima as Tao Tong Kip Ma.
What the heck is that? Help! I don't know.
Okay, Mari Kima is a Portuguese lady who invented Yot in the past.
Okay.
And we but we call her Tao Tong Kip Ma, which is Mari Kima in Thai. Yeah, we it's like
fancy.
we just
That's so fancy.
we just make the name to suit our way of talking. Like how we say automatic อัตโนมัติ Yeah, or telegraph ตะแลบแก๊บ like that. Yeah, because we get people in the old days they can't pronounce telegram. So they just is that what like that, and they're like telegram like that. So it's like it's convenient for them to pronounce it that way. So
ขนมโตเกียว has another name.
Yeah, so Tokyo, they think it comes from ขนมโรเนียว so โรเนียว is how you work with paper.
And, โรเนียว
yeah, โรเนียว like you like print the paper or make a copy on the paper, you call it โรเนียว but then somehow it's changed to Tokyo. Yeah, so people just call it ขนมโตเกียว
from ขนมโรเนียว
yeah,
oh
because
my god okay that's interesting.
How you like make the thing like so flat, like how you work with the paper, you know. So they call it โรเนียว
in my perception, when you think of Tokyo and snacks, I had Tokyo banana inside my head, and it had nothing to do with ขนมโตเกียว. So I'm like, where did you guys get ขนมโตเกียว? Yeah. Okay. And another one, ลอดช่องสิงคโปร์
ลอดช่องสิงคโปร์ I just Google it too.
Okay.
So fun fact from me,
okay.
And from Mr. Google.
Okay.
ลอดช่องสิงคโปร์ we got this name because the first shop that sold ลอดช่องสิงคโปร์ it was located in front of a theater, a movie theater called Singapore Theater.
Singapore Theater. Oh,
yeah,
Lak Chong Singapore is like selling in front of that theater.
Yep.
Like
So
Gyoza Daimaru.
yes. So it has nothing to do with Singapore.
Had nothing to do. Okay. I see.
This is new to me too, actually.
It's
I
new.
didn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that there is like a Singapore theater here.
Yeah,
before.
it was about like 60 plus years ago.
Yeah, very old times,
on
right?
Yawarat Street.
Yawara, the Chinatown. Okay.
Yeah, the Chinatown. Yeah.
I see. What else? I think there's more menus that confusing. Okay, so in here, Thai people call shoe cream eclair. Like
oh yeah, you know, I used to be like confused.
Yeah, because everyone just called it eclair, but that's a shoe cream and like a mini one, and I'm like, what? Because eclair is supposed to be, you know, the long one.
Yeah, the long one with no stuff, things. Yeah. I guess it's for, you know, sometimes because a lot of times it's not our culture, so we just call it as we like.
And
sometimes
it's been like passed on for generations, and it's just too hard to fix in the present.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though it's wrong, but people just use it casually because they used to it. So yeah, I guess I think it happens to every culture when they you know,
receive
adapt
other,
or receive other cultures to themselves, and they just butcher it everywhere. They butcher every culture everywhere.
I know. I think there's also like a lot of Thai culture that went into Western, and we kind of butcher it. For example, like tom yam or kaprao, or how we cook rice. You know, Uncle Roger already butchered our BBC. You know, like yeah.
Well, I used to have this tom yam gung that's served with broccoli, and I'm like, what?
Why? It's also vegetable. What's wrong with that? I mean, it's not right?
We don't put broccoli in it because broccoli has a distinctive smell.
That's true.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I can eat pretty much everything because I'm not a food picker, but it's just wrong. with the smell and the taste and
Unacceptable, stuff. Right? Unacceptable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there's one comment from the audience asking about ขนมจีน
ขนมจีน I think it comes from No. I don't think it has anything to do with China.
Really?
But yeah. Okay. This one I think I know.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's right, but the word ขนมจีน actually it did not it wasn't called ขนมจีน before. It was some other language that sounds like ขนมจีน, like ขนมจีน or something like that.
I think I derived and kind of like ขนมโตเกียว ขนมโรเนียว that thing.
Yeah. So people just, it when they keep calling it and they just make the name convenient to the mouth. And so
it's confusing, man.
Wait, let me confirm it.
Okay. Confirmed by Mr. Google.
Yeah. My ultimate teacher. Okay. Oh yeah. It's Mon.
The
it's
origins.
a food from Mon people. I don't know how you call it. Mon. What is it? Mon. What's that? They just say Mon.
Okay.
Oh, it's actually
Mon.
It's
Burmese?
It's actually Myanmar. From Myanmar. And they call it ขนมจีน.
Gin, like gin tonic?
Yeah, like gin. So ขนม means it's like stick together in a ball. Like it sticks together. And gin means to make it to make it, how do you call it?
Stick together.
Yeah, stick together. And gin is like to make the stuff to put it to a boil. Yeah. So it's actually ขนมจีน, not ขนมจีน. But then to make it more convenient for us, for the later generation, we just call it ขนมจีน.
Yeah, like it has nothing to do with China, bro.
Yep.
Okay. That's pretty much a lot of fun fact. That's a lot of fun fact. I think I enjoyed the session so far. Thank you so much. But we just one third of the whole stuff.
Yes.
We're just 1/3 of the whole stuff. Oh my god, holy moly.
And it's 11 something, so we're getting closer.
We're definitely going to the midnight area. Oh my god.
Yep. I don't mind.
Yeah, everything is already pre-discussed, so it's not like I drag my guests here and then throw the radar stuff at them.
What radar? I don't do radar. Everything is normal.
Really? Okay.
I don't really talk about it on my own channel, but if you allow me to talk it here, I don't mind.
The midnight
channel. I don't
channel.
mind talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, the midnight area is gonna be your floor. That's why the guest here is like gonna experience something new.
Yeah, come on, baby. Baby.
Okay, so next thing, it's about the drinks. I think you had yadong. That thing.
Oh.
Like it's like illegal.
It's a kind of liquor.
Yeah, but it's illegal, right? It's like you're not allowed to brew alcohol and selling them without, government and stuff. But I heard that it's very, very strong and very potent. I never tried those, but I saw pictures of like things inside a jar and like For example, the one that very popular and most discussed among my peers, like ม้ากระทืบโรง and the name is so epic, but it's like
ไม่รู้ล้ม
help
You okay?
I translate that in my head and it's very very naughty. I hate this so much.
Yep. Well,
It's
yeah.
yeah.
I want to say it, but it's not midnight just yet, so we're gonna leave it.
Yeah. We're gonna leave. Let's skip to the ice part then. Let's leave the liquor there.
I haven't tried it either.
What?
I haven't tried yadong.
No, it looks dangerous. So that's why I'm curious, like, why people are like having those. I heard it's been passed on for generations, so people are having those in common amongst people. Like, oh, my grandmother, my great grandfather, no one's like fell ill or anything, but it's not legal. One, and two, it sounds dangerous.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
dangerous. Like you have
So-
snakes or like
I
frogs.
don't. Yeah, I can't. It looks like a witchcraft, to be honest.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't do snakes at all, so I can't. I don't.
It's just like, wow, that area is so fascinating. Like, wow, you guys have such an interesting way to have alcohol. I think the one that I'm okay to try is that เหล้าขาว That's as far as I can go. Yeah. And I cannot have more than one shot. I cannot. It's too strong.
Yeah, I heard.
Too strong.
Yeah, I heard it's very strong.
Yeah. Okay. So I heard that because you're tropical country, you have everything with ice.
Yes.
Like even beer, like with
Yeah,
ice.
I don't do alcohol,
Uh-huh.
but I heard a lot of people
Yeah, put
have
everything with
beer
ice.
with
Put
ice,
everything with
and
ice,
I'm like,
yeah.
what? That's so uncultured.
Exactly.
I just can't. I don't do beer, but please stop putting ice in your beer. Come on.
In everything, not just beer. I think I
Yeah.
saw people put ice in almost every kind of drink. So, for example, when we have Coke, Pepsi, and all that, we don't have it with ice at all. But here is like a default. You'll get it served with ice.
Yes,
I'm like,
because
wow.
well, like you said, I think it's because of of us being a tropical country and such. So
Akun said who puts ice in their beer.
oh,
Thai
lucky.
people.
I know, right? Apparently, we do.
Thai people did. Welcome. I mean, if
Welcome.
you're foreigners, well, yeah, we do put ice in beers and maybe, well, in alcohol, most of the alcohol they just put ice. Even cocktails, sometimes they put ice in it, and it's not even in the recipe.
Yeah, but why? Because it's not cold, and we want cold beer.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's so hot that the cold beer get warm really fast.
Yeah, very, very fast. Like everything, actually.
Mhm.
Like when you get an ice cream,
Mhm.
even though you're inside some buildings with air conditioning and such, it still melts like so
Yeah.
fast.
True. But when you put ice in beer, it's kind of dilute, like the flavor and
Yeah,
everything just
I know,
gone.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, ice does that. I mean, that's
Even
the
with
only
soda,
job.
with soda, yeah. With soft drink like Coke and all that, you guys served it with ice. And
Yep.
like, why would you
Yeah.
do that? But it's like understandable because it's very hot. Mhm.
Yeah. For soda, I think it's kind of understandable, but for beer, please no, please.
I saw people commenting that my relative who are British came to Thailand and see beer with ice. They were very upset and confused. Yes.
Yep. Welcome to a different culture.
Yeah.
Yep. Welcome to a different part of the world.
Yeah.
This is a multiverse.
The
We
multiverse
put ice
in
in
everything.
beer. Yeah. But like for soda, it's like I don't know if it's just me, but for soda, I can't eat it warm at all. And like it still be like fuzzy and all, but it'll be warm, like a warm Coke. I can't do that. It's sad. It's so sad, like a warm Sprite. No.
Now you mention it. Yeah, now you mention it.
We
Yeah.
kind of have to put ice in it, but it melts. Even if the ice
It's gonna
melts,
dilute though, and like the taste gonna change.
yeah, a little. But I guess we're used to it. Yeah. But like when I was in the US, I didn't really have to put ice because
Everything's
it's
cold by its own.
Everything is cold. The glass is cold.
The glass is cold. Yeah.
Yeah, the glass is cold.
You don't have to put
Everything
it
is
in the
cold.
fridge. Yeah.
Yeah, I could barely touch anything because everything is cold.
Frozen hands and all that.
Yeah, but yeah, for beer, okay, I don't think it's right to judge anyone, but I did anyway.
Okay.
But for drinking warm beer should be something illegal as well. But so I think they don't really have a choice, but to put ice in beer.
Okay, so warm beer sound. Yeah, those are drinks that doesn't. It's supposed to make your body warm, but you're not supposed to eat them warm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable. Okay, for the ice pot, I'll just leave it as a culture differentiation. Yeah, like a culture difference.
Yeah, and like where your country is.
Yeah, true. That's true.
It loves us so much. It loves us so much. So if we can put ice in our ice cream, I think we will.
You already put ice in a lot of your dessert, like a lot, like chao kueh, loy gao, and all that.
Yeah, and it's better that way just because it's very, very sweet.
Yeah. Understandable. The syrup.
And with ice, it dilutes the syrup a little, and it tastier. And it's better, especially on the hot days that you like eat Thai dessert and you feel a lot more energetic because it's cold, it's sweet, it gives you energy.
Yeah, that sounds perfect actually. Yeah. Okay, and hi to the chat. I think there's a lot of friends dropping by. Hi Tina, hi Baruru, hi.
Hello Tina, hello Baruru.
Hi. Oh yeah. And there's a phrase for Thai people when they say กินไม่เป็น when they say กินไม่เป็น direct translates like I don't know how to eat, but it's like you just put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, กินไม่เป็น is like I used to think you really don't know how to eat that dish, but actually it's not. It's just like you don't like it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm so confused when you're like, กินไม่เป็น but you.
ไม่เป็น sounds like you are crippled.
Yeah. Like I don't know how to eat. Like, bro, how did you live? How did you grow up? How? กินไม่เป็น What?
Yeah.
Well, excuse my language, but sometimes I'm like, bitch, how did you grow up?
Well, I guess it's kind of like a phrase. Yeah, it's like you're not familiar with that.
I saw Baruru say that.
Oh, it's more like yeah. It's not, you're not familiar with, but a lot of times languages,
Yeah.
It plays tricks on us.
The true definition is like I never tried it before in my life, but no, sometimes it's like from a people who for example, I have friends who doesn't eat that thing, that fish, that fermented fish, what you call it, the Isan
Lara.
dish. Oh yeah, that one. So my friend tried it before, and she said, ไม่กินไม่เป็น but you tried it before, but you still say กินไม่เป็น so like,
Yeah.
bitch, what do you mean?
Well, it's one of those phrases that we use in so many different situations. So กินไม่เป็น is like you say that you don't like it, you say that you haven't tried it before, just in general.
Just in general.
Yeah,
okay.
just in general. So if you see that a dish and you tell me that, oh, how cool, I กินไม่เป็น this dish. I'll be like, oh, okay, you want to try it? Sometimes you can just say, yeah, I tried it, but still, I still กินไม่เป็น.
Oh.
Yeah, so okay, it might sound weird to foreigners, like sounds like confusing, like
you're
so
crippled.
what exactly does that mean? Like what do you want to say? Like you haven't tried it, or you tried it but you don't like it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you. Yes.
But yeah, apparently กินไม่เป็น has these had different connotations when we use it. Yeah. So it's either we have tried it before but we don't like it and we don't want to eat it anymore. And we haven't tried it. And yeah, you can either try or not try it. Yep.
This
So-
is such an amazing phrase where every time I heard this, I'm like, my face just went super frown, like, like, hello, you don't like it, you never tried it, or you tried it and you don't like it, or you literally crippled and you don't know how to eat. Bitch, open up! I'm gonna stuff it in your mouth.
Yeah. It's a pretty, how do you call it? Versatile phrase that we use for this kind of situation. But the thing is is because we use it so casually, we kind of know what that.
Yeah, you guys know. You guys know.
Yeah.
No. You guys know. And I'm the only one who's like confused. And people like,
Well,
why are you confused?
I think it's because we don't take it literally. We just look at your facial expression.
Yeah, and understandable. You don't want to eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. When you do like, no, กินไม่เป็น
Yeah, you just say you don't want to eat it. Why you say กินไม่เป็น? Damn. Okay.
Yeah, but if you haven't tried it before, you'll be like, oh, กินไม่เป็นเนาะ like that.
Oh.
Like then
Oh
you
my
know
God.
that, oh, okay, this is new for you.
Damn. Okay. Now this one sounds like the word bitch, you know? Bitch that has so many words like bitch. Oh, bitch. Like, yeah, there's a different meaning with the word bitch.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
that. Like, oh, bitch, you have to try it then.
Bitch, no. Like that. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's literally the same word, but it has different meaning. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Depends on your accent, your pronunciation,
With
your
attitude.
intonation, your attitude, your expression.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we understand it so casual.
Okay. This is another word. Baruru said, I don't want to eat, but I เกรงใจ เกรงใจ is something I cannot explain in English, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
เกรงใจwhat?
เกรงใจ
It's so hard. It's so hard to put into the word in English.
It's like so Asian.
It's
How
Asian?
you เกรง I think like in culture wise, like how you have to เกรงใจ because that person comes first or like that. But
older or something?
Yeah,
like
or
you guys
older,
have
all that,
the rank and all that. เกรงใจ
yeah, we have like hierarchical system that we
yeah,
have.
that one.
So เกรงใจ is kind of like it's a culture thing, I think. So I'm not saying that Westerners don't เกรงใจ but they just don't have the definition, the word for it.
We just,
they just
like
know
being polite, but being polite and being เกรงใจ is different thing, you know? Like, just being polite and there's a time and places for things. So, but I don't think polite is เกรงใจ. Polite is like สุภาพ.
Yeah, polite is สุภาพ.
Yeah.
เกรงใจ is like you you have to think about what people would think if you do that and you accidentally step on their foot, not literally. Yeah, something like that. And you like เกรงใจ เกรง It's so hard. Yeah, I've been trying to. Actually, I've been trying to explain this to a lot of my foreign friends, and they don't really understand it. So I think it's a cultural thing.
This is courteous, but more courteous is also referred to, the being courtesy and something like that. It's not literally เกรงใจ but it's more like etiquettes. Yeah, the courtesy is like etiquettes, but เกรงใจ it's more like not formal. It's
I think it has this deeper meaning that we have to like explain.
I just felt anxious for no reason when I heard the word เกรงใจ like why are you เกรงใจ what why like
yeah like I want to like if we walk to this restaurant and I'll be like, oh, because you're my new friends, I'm gonna treat you this meal, and you'll be like, oh, it's okay, I เกรงใจ like that. It's not an etiquette. It's just something that says that you don't wanna
be a burden.
You don't wanna be a burden. You don't wanna accept.
Don't want to cause troubles. Yeah, it sounds so anxious.
Yeah, it's so deep. It has this deep meaning that I don't think you can actually explain it in just a word.
Yeah, I know. Like เกรงใจ and I'm like, you don't have to เกรงใจ it's just things that I want to do for you, and you're like being so เกรงใจ and it make me feel guilty for offering that because you seems troubled by it, and now I'm like, I don't know what to do. Why are you เกรงใจ people? Hello.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing that I think เกรงใจ is one of the cultural stuff that we do here is because when we receive a gift, like for Westerners, they'll be like, oh, thank you. Wow, you're so nice. That's so generous of you. That's so kind of you. Things like that. But for us,
you don't have to. And I'm like, bitch, I already buy it. What the fuck? Like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, things like that. It'll be like, oh, you don't have to. Why did you spend money on me?
It makes me feel so awful. And I'm like, why?
But that's something. That's the culture that we've been living with. So hence the word เกรงใจ. It's based on the feeling of the receiver, but not the giver.
Okay. Yeah.
But for Westerners, they base their action on others.
We just say
themselves.
Thank you, even though we don't like the gift. We just say thank you, and then we secretly throw it away.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I learned too. Like, it's kind of rude to not accept anything that you are offered.
But in here, it's like, oh, เกรงใจ you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't really have to. Like, I think it's so Asian. To be honest.
Okay. Understandable.
Yep. It's some of the Asian things that I'm not saying that you can't find it anywhere else, but mostly you find it here, like with hierarchical.
It's common here.
Yeah, it's common here. So it's very, very hard.
So, for example, the Western, for example, if I'm talking about the Queen of England or something like that, and we're in their presence, because the lady, sometimes we get appointed by the Queen or the Royal and stuff like that. We don't เกรงใจ we just be extra careful. Because we don't know if we're gonna did something wrong and upset them, but it's not เกรงใจ in a way that cause you to feel like lower or stuff like that. Just be extra cautious, extra careful.
Just be like right. But the thing is though, being too เกรงใจ can actually make people do something that I think is rude.
True.
Like, sometimes when like if you are, for example, if you are invited to a party And then the host was like, okay, everyone stay for dinner too. I want to treat you guys dinner. And so a lot of people would choose to go home just because they เกรงใจ to stay for dinner. And I'm like, what? But the host has already prepared everything for you guys.
Don't
You
want
can't
to stay
just do that.
behind. Like if we stay behind, you have to like clean up the dishes and all that. And it's like the host willing to do it.
Yeah. And what about the food that he bought already for
Right.
everyone?
Right.
I mean, yeah, being เกรงใจ is good for certain things, certain situations, but you have to be considerate of the one who offers you things too.
True. Yeah, I like that word more, like being considerate. Yeah. That's pretty close to เกรงใจ though, being considerate, but it's not เกรงใจ. It's like
yeah.
Kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So,
Okay.
because I don't think we can knock this one off.
Because we still have half of it before we go into our midnight channel.
I mean, there's a bunch of bits, but yeah, we had like 20 minutes, so I think we got it covered. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I also find some word that translate into English and it's weird. For example, there's the recent movie from Marvel, Doctor Strange, right? Yeah. And you had this หมอแปลก as their official nickname.
Yeah.
So I learned that doctor mean หมอ. Yeah.
Yep.
And then one of my student just try to learn about หมอลำ which is like a traditional Thai dancing things, Thai music type หมอลำ yeah. And I'm like without knowing, so I'm like, also it's doctor dancing, and it's like it's not.
Okay, so actually the word หมอ doesn't really like the real meaning of the word หมอ is actually someone who is an expert in something. It's not actually points to doctors. You know? So หมอลำ lam means
Try traditional dancing style, I think.
No, the dancing is ram.
Oh.
This one is ram.
Oh.
Yeah. The Thai dancing is ram, right? With รอเรือ. So lam means when you like a musical, when you tell stories by singing. That's lam. So หมอลำ is like a person who is an expert in telling a story by singing. So hence หมอลำ. Yeah.
I think there's a fancy word like when I saw in novel or something, it said lam nam. Is it like the same?
Lam is yes, a story. Yeah, it means telling stories, storytelling. Or, yeah. There are so many Thai words that are very, very pretty, very beautiful when used in fictions.
Literature,
Yeah, literature and stuff that we Thai people don't even know. Actually, I just do this stream about
the one that
difficult.
I went, right?
Yep,
that one. Yeah, that's
that
amazing.
That one. It's like a lot of times not a lot of times, like we don't actually use those words, but it's they amaze me every time that I see it being
sounds
used.
Shakespearean but Thai.
Yeah. Yep. But and it's like Shakespeare's. Because I've read a lot of his literatures, and there are a lot of English words that like
sounds
English
pretty,
speaking
right?
people
Yeah.
just don't use it. It's the same thing because it's the words used in literatures, not in like speaking manner. So so Thai has it too.
That kind of words. It makes you looks like more educated than other people.
more like knowledgeable.
Yeah, more knowledgeable. Like, wow, you're so fancy using fancy words and stuff like that.
Words. Oh, like sensei in Japanese. Yeah, like the word sensei. So it doesn't. So they, in Japanese, they use the word sensei for both like doctors and teachers and anyone who are experts in stuff. Yeah, they call them sensei, not just teachers. A lot of people think that Japanese people only call their teachers sensei, but not. But no, actually doctors too. They call doctors sensei.
And like mangaka also sensei.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't teach people to draw. They just draw.
Yeah, they're just an expert in drawing. So you call it sensei. Yeah. So same thing as หมอลำ or หมอดู too.
Yeah, that's so confusing.
Yeah, you are an expert in fortune telling, so you do.
There is no doctor inside the word หมอดู in English. It's just fortune teller. And I'm like, there's no หมอ in there. Why? You're like หมอผี help.
Yeah, you specialize in ผี in ghosts. So that's why you're called หมอ. Yeah.
And also some weird word likeผีเสื้อ butterflies. Yeah, but like ผี is like ghost and เสื้อ is like shirt, and I'm like, huh?
Butterflies?
Yeah, butterflies. ผีเสื้อ. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure about that either. But I mean, same thing as in English, right?
Yeah, because
butterfly?
in English, like butterfly, butter is butter, right? And
like
flies like
butter?
bugs. Yeah.
Flying butter?
But actually, we had flowers like butterflies, butter pea or butter flowers.
Butterfly
So,
pea?
Yeah. So I guess sometimes it's derived from other things.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I believe that every word that we are using has its origins.
Yeah.
Somehow, but we just don't know it.
We just casually using it without really knowing where it's from.
Yeah. Like I know Indonesian, they call an owl like a ghost bird.
What?
Like I don't hantu? A hantu bird. Hantu means ghost. And so just because well it's nocturnal,
It's
right?
like a
Owl.
ghost bird.
And it's scary.
Burung
hantu. Yeah, burung hantu. Thank you, Aki. Okay, it's burung hantu. So
is he Indonesian?
He's Malaysian actually.
Oh, Malaysian. Okay.
But their languages are very, very close.
International gang. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, so yeah, because I think it's because owls are pretty scary at night because the eyes, they glow in the forest, and if like you just walk in the forest alone and see like glowing eyes looking at you.
So history in Indonesia, people might think that's a ghost, but actually it's an owl, so that's why they got its name.
Yep. But for us, we call it nok hook, right? So hook is from the sound, from the sound that it makes.
The sound.
Yeah, so we have different origins to different things.
Nice. Yeah. And also there is like Thai jokes that usually go with puns. We all have puns, right? In every culture we have puns, and it's very, very local. You have to be local people to understand the puns sometimes. Yeah, I was so confused when there's a person asking like, do you know why we should not go to the salon on Thursday? And I'm like, why? And he say because พฤหัสบดี and I'm like, what? I don't get it. And they try to make the word like separate the word like พฤหัสis Thursday. สะ is like washing your hair. Bo, I don't know where it's from, but like it means not good.
Bo is no in
Bo for me is like a well.
It's for It's for those in northeastern
pond.
part of Thailand.
Ah.
It's a dialect.
And you
Ball.
know, the
Big
dialect
ball.
is so confusing. You had like, I don't know how many ways, 5 ways to say สับปะรดอะ pineapple.
Oh, I don't really know that.
Yeah,
I don't really know
like,
dialects.
There's like southern people call สับปะรด one way, and then northern people call it the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have actually each dialect that we have. A lot of times we don't really understand each other because
Yeah.
it's like a different language.
But you're Thai.
Yeah.
You guys are Thai.
But they're dialects. So I mean, people can. A lot of people can still talk in a how do you call it? A center language.
Central.
Central Thai. Yeah, but they can also switch back to their dialects, which I find that really really cool.
Damn.
I've been
okay.
a Bangkokian all my life.
Bangkokian.
Yeah, Bangkokian all my life. But yeah, I find it's really cool for like my friends who are from like different parts of the country and they can speak their dialects, which is really cool.
I think I know someone from Indonesia that they say they have like plenty of dialects. I don't remember how many, but there's a lot of dialects there. Like Chinese as well.
I heard about that too.
Yeah.
They,
So,
like,
for example, the
mixed
Chinese from main China doesn't equal the one from Taiwan or Hong Kong and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And also, when we talk about the words, the puns, there's a people say pun can be kind of weird. Can February, March, but April, May. Yeah, that's also puns.
Yes.
English puns.
Yeah, I love puns.
Yeah.
Pun jokes are the best kind of jokes.
It's a dad jokes.
Yes, dad jokes are the best kind of jokes. Beat me.
We should like do some dad jokes outtakes or something. See who's gonna run out of jokes first. It would be fun though, like if we do it like with a lot of people. Yeah. Like try to say dad jokes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm back. Hello, back.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but
I hate
yeah.
it so much, but I still do it.
Oh, when we go to the puns, I just find Thai people had nicknames that are confusing. Sometimes it's like, my name is name. Like, you had a name. And when I'm asking what's your name, you say name, and I'm like, no, your name. It's name. And I'm like,
it's like you're making fun of the one who asks you your name. Like
name?
Like,
And I
what's
thought
your
it was
name?
a question. I thought it was a question because like, yeah, what's your name? Name. And I'm like, yeah, name.
If I were the one asking question, I'll be like, are you making fun of me? I was asking your name. Why are you asking me back?
It's like Thai nicknames sometimes can be pretty much interesting. Like you had all kind of nicknames. Basically you had chickens, you have like pig, you have like like person named หมู name ไก่ name things. All kind of things can be Thai nicknames, and I'm like, that's so fascinating.
Yep. And well, we are pretty much free to name anything. Anything? Well, yeah, anything like with animals, we can name people like chicken, like you said, animals, or we can name people in different language, like name, like you said. I have a friend named Peace, like
What?
peace,
like peacefully, peace.
yeah, like peaceful.
Peace.
And when she introduced herself to a foreigner, they will be like, "What? It's like what?
Like peace. It doesn't sound like a name. It sounds like peace, like a piece of me, or world peace, or Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of P's,
Yeah,
but not a
P's.
name. There's no name P's, but Thai names. It really. But
Yep.
I do understand. Sometimes English name can be extreme too. And I saw a comment saying northeastern called baknat maknat. Oh, this one referred to the pineapple, like northern call bonnet. Yeah, nut.
Okay.
Everything has the word nut, and like in my brain, nut means peanut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not peanuts, but no, not. This is pineapple. Interesting.
That's so nice of you.
That's-
Because I think a different word.
It's not midnight
Okay,
yet. Hold it.
I'm gonna
8
do it.
minutes.
I'm
8
gonna do it.
minutes.
We have 8 minutes. We have 8 minutes into midnight, guys. We have
Okay,
8 minutes to
so
midnight.
let's go to the more casual word like Thai slang. Yeah, Thai slang where hipster people are using. So I learned a lot from medias and LGBTQIA community. So for example, they had the word like lamyai, which is supposed to be fruits, but apparently it has different connotation when it's like being talked with attitude. Like oi lamyai, it's not about fruits.
Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of like the word ramkan.
Ramkhan.
Yeah, when
Ramkhan, annoyed.
because before that, when we say that we are annoyed by something,
Mhm.
we'll be like, "Oi ram."
Ram.
So we just shorten it just to express our attitude toward that thing that we are so annoyed. Like, "Oi ram, why you so ram?" Like that.
Wait,
But when-
Ramkhan, it has to be R, right? Because it's
Yeah,
Roria.
it's R.
Yeah.
But yeah, for lamyai, I think it comes from the word ram. But you know how LGBTQ? Okay, I'm sorry if I don't do like all the letters that you have in there because I can't.
Okay. There's a lot of alphabets, I know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, those people, they are very, very creative, and I think the word lamyai comes from ramkhan.
The
Annoyed.
same lam. That's
it's the
how
same.
it goes.
Yep.
Lam. And I'm like, I always pondering when I had lamyai, and I'm like, how does this involve annoyed? Like how? Is it the taste? Is it
not
the way
fruitful.
you get ร้อนใน afterwards? No, that's ลองกอง ไม่ใช่ลำไย Yeah, it's different things. I get confused. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I think it comes from ramkhan, hence lamyai.
ลำไย
Yeah, lamyai.
ลำไย It's like
You're so lamyai.
yeah, it's like you can't decide. Oh, ลำไย that kind of attitude. Yeah.
Just use one already. Lamyai.
Yeah. Exactly. But some words are like doesn't have เขาเรียกว่าอะไรอะ I don't know where it's from. For example, ปังเวอร์ ปัง for me it's like ขนมปัง, or
bang. It's a sound.
ปัง
Bang. Like bang. Yeah, like bang. Like the sound of a gunshot.
So
When you do something so good that it's like a bang.
ปังเวอร์ Oh,
Yeah,
now
so
when you said bang, my head just attach it to the fireworks, ปังเวอร์ so it's like very loud.
Yeah. So were is like over, right?
Yeah, over.
So it's actually it's like exaggeration. But
Over.
in Thai we use over as in exaggerate. Exaggeration.
Over for me is like the end, but no, over is like overly.
Yeah, overly. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I also told my fans. Actually, I told my audience last time that a lot of times we use the word "were" as in like overly, as in like you exaggerate things, that kind of stuff. But don't use the word "over" as in the same meaning as you used here.
No, it's different. Yeah, over is end.
Yeah,
It's over.
Like, oh, you were so over. I'm like, what?
I'm
You
so
gonna kill
done.
me?
That means I'm so done. I'm gonna die. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
so
gonna
done.
die?
It's over for you. It's when a villain. So it's over for you.
Yeah, like it's over for you.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. It's different.
So no. Yeah, this is actually another good example of how we butcher some other culture. Yep.
So you twist. You kind of use that word, and then it turns
Yeah.
into a complete the other words. Well, it kind of had some
Well, it
trace.
turns into Thai, to be honest.
It turns
The word-
into Thai.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't even say over anymore. We just say word. So it's pretty much Thai already.
Oh yeah. I think I heard someone say oh yeah over na, and I'm like what? Yeah.
Yeah. Like don't be so overly something.
Yeah, but there's no
That's
li.
what-
It's just
that's what we
over,
mean.
and I'm like what?
Yeah, just over.
Oh yeah, and the word fits. The word fits in Thai. When you say fit, it's like tight, but in English, it's like it fits you.
Yeah.
And I'm like what?
Like, is it too fit?
I mean, it's fit. It means it's too tight, but
That's right.
but for us, fit is like fit perfectly. You know, fit.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
fits.
yeah.
It fits.
Yeah, it fits. Like it suits you. Like it's okay on you. It looks good on you. But
Like,
no, for
it's
Thai
fit.
people,
It's like too
it's too
tight.
tight.
Too tight.
Yeah.
Fit.
It's become a cultural thing that we use so casually that it becomes something else.
It becomes things that you don't even know where the origin came from.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I heard like the shoes lady like trying the shoes on me, and she asked me fit ไปไหมคะ and I'm like yeah it fits, and she changed it, and I'm like it fits. Like why would you change it? I said it fits, and she thought it was too tight, and I'm like no it fits. Like
Yeah, it fits.
yeah it fits. brain dead moment. Yeah.
Explosion. Brain explosion moment.
Yeah, so in Thailand, fit doesn't mean fit perfectly, but fit means like too tight.
Yeah, too tight.
Yeah, and they often say like fit, you know, like อย่าใส่เสื้อ fit นะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็คือแบบ that shirt's too small for you.
Yeah.
Yeah หรือแบบอุ๊ยชุด fit ไปไหมอะไรอย่างเงี้ย it's like too fit, too
There's
tight,
nothing
too
that's
tight.
fit by.
Fit
Too
by.
fit. What do you
Too
mean?
fit. No, too fit. There's no too fit.
There's
Fit's
no too
supposed to
fit.
fit.
Yeah, there's a fit and a tight.
Yeah.
Just loose.
There's a people saying, in conclusion, Thai is hard even for Thai people. Oh, you always conclude things at midnight, huh? It's like you're waiting for this moment. Yeah, let's conclude it. Thai is hard.
Yep, Thai is hard.
Yeah. Thai is hard
Yeah.
even for Thai people. I mean, English is also hard for people who use English. Yeah, same. So when we have to teach someone how to use English, and we'll like just use it.
Yeah, just use it, right?
Just use it. Yeah, if you think too much, you're not going to use it, I guess. I think it's same with every language. You just have to use it.
Yeah. I think it's the same. I mean, languages, they're not just languages, they involve with cultures as well.
True.
So when you learn languages, you have to learn the cultures to understand.
Yeah. That's true. That's so true. So you have to use it a lot in order to understand them. So if you want to understand English, just use them a lot. Yeah.
Yep. Watch a lot of movies in English.
Same. Yeah. Same with Thai though. Like watch a lot of Thai stuff, talk a lot with Thai friends, and use Thai in general. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So to the name part where you remember when we talking about Thai people had weird names. Yeah. Since it's after midnight, I was going to say that you also put explicit name in the nickname. Yeah, like I had a friend named Jim, and I'm asking what does it mean, and she's like combusting, trying to explain.
Jim actually comes from Jim. Like so small and cute. but the thing is, we use that word, for another thing too.
Yeah, and every time
I can talk about it now, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, because it's 2 minutes after midnight. Okay, so it's because we want to make the word vagina sounds adorable for
so you
people.
call it Jim.
Yeah, so you call it. It's like something so cute and small in our body.
I was gonna
So
say
we call-
something, but it's gonna sound so racist though.
Is it gonna what?
I mean, like, because จุ๋มจิ๋มใช่ไหม so is it the same with จู so it's small, like make it small and cute?
I think so, because actually
That's such like yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think it relates because because we usually call จู and จิ๋ม
It comes
because,
together somehow.
with like little small children.
Ah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because when we are old, when we grow up, we don't really call that anymore. We just call it like penis or vagina. We don't call it, like อวัยวะเพศ or
You don't go
because
จุ๋มจิ๋มanymore.
yeah, we don't do that anymore. But actually, จุ๋มจิ๋ม doesn't mean vagina.
It means small.
It means small and cute.
Oh.
Like you have like these small plushies or like dolls and you have you go, it's น่ารักจุ๋มจิ๋ม like that. Yeah. So people
I think it's same for English where you just use the word pussy, but it does not mean cat.
Yep. Yeah.
I think it's same. It's exactly the same.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and also I think there's a lot of spelling in Thailand that's kind of sus in English. For example, when I had a friend called Nawat porn, and like you write porn as porn, porn.
PORN.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
What? I mean, yeah, it sounds about right, but when it's in English, it sounds so sus.
Yeah, I think.
Imagine have an ID and like now a porn and gave that to the police in America.
Yeah.
It's an awkward moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually like but the thing is the word pawn or the word what else? I think there are several names that are just right to when we write it in English.
The word bang, bang.
Yeah. So but like the word pawn in Thai is not exactly porn, it's pawn, right? But in
it's
Thai
like a wish. In Thai it's a wish, right?
Yeah,
pawn,
it's a blessing. It's like a wish, a blessing. It has a very, very good meaning.
Yeah,
for
it's like
us.
Wish. Yeah.
But yeah, I can understand why like foreigners would laugh about it just because we write it that way. But actually we just write it that way for you guys to be able to read.
Yeah, I know. Because if it doesn't have the R, it's gonna be pon.
Yeah,
pon.
So pon is like
Pon.
another name. It's a guy name.
Pon.
So yeah, pon.
Oh.
So it's a different thing. So I see some of my friends with the word pawn in the name as well. But
mostly
she uses
girls, right?
Yeah. But she uses POHN. Like
POHN, pawn.
Like you try so hard.
Poo and then pawn. Try to make it. Yeah.
Yeah, like so she tries so hard not to like
avoid
do
it.
the
To avoid it.
Yeah, which I don't. Okay, sometimes I honestly don't think that's fair to us, because the thing is you can't pronounce our name right. But when we write the right way, you laugh at it because it coincidentally and accidentally like becomes something meaningful in your language.
No worries. We also had the risky name too, like Dick.
Yeah,
Mr. Dick.
Yeah. Richard?
Yeah.
Richard. Mr. Richard! I will call you Dick if you don't come in 3 minutes.
I mean, Mr. Dick is sitting right next to me, and like, yeah, well, there's a Dick, and there's a Dick, and there's Mr. Dick. So it's a different type of dicks with S.
Yeah. So, well, yeah. It sounds sussy, but
very.
Yeah, but I assure you that they actually mean really
good thing.
Something really nice.
Good thing, yeah. But I don't think Dick has any meaning in English. Like, I mean, as a name.
Yeah. It's just a name, right? Because
in English, it's just a name. It's just a name.
Yeah, English names.
Some fancy name might have meanings. If it doesn't sound English, it might have meanings. Yeah.
Yeah. But like for Dick, it's just a slang, right?
It's kinda a common name like Bob. Bob is Bob.
Yeah, but like a dick as in a penis. It's a slang. So poor Dick. Sorry, Dick.
Yeah, and it's so weird, like when you say don't be a dick, but there's no one say don't be a cock, and like why? It's the same thing, but you just say don't be a dick. Yeah. Because it's a name. Yeah, sometimes I think some guy named Dick probably messed something up.
Yeah, probably.
So it's like don't be a dick. Yeah.
And you know what? Poor cock. They haven't done
I almost
anything wrong.
spluttered.
Poor cocks. Why?
Actually, cock means the chicken but male.
Yeah, roosters.
Yeah.
So I'm like, poor them. They don't even look like a penis. What the heck?
Exactly. So sometimes things are just evolved. So that's why language kind of evolves a lot.
Yeah, it evolved. They evolve over time. So the mystery.
It's interesting though. It's interesting, and like for example, the capital of Thailand is like Bangkok. You guys know that you get mocked a lot, right? For Bangkok.
Yep. We have a lot of bang actually.
A lot of bang.
Well, we don't bang anyone.
Help.
I assure you. I mean, not necessarily. If not necessary, we don't bang.
Okay. That doesn't sound any better, but go on. I want to see how it goes. What kind of bang you have?
Like, okay, so to be clear, bang is actually bang. Bang. So bang in names.
Oh, in areas.
Yeah, it means area. It means location, places. So like Bang Na, that we have the Bang Na district. It means the area with a lot of rice field. It used to have, like, at least it used to have a lot of rice fields, because right now there's only a concrete jungle. But yeah. But we have a lot of that because the word bang is very versatile for them to name each district differently. So this district has a lot of rice fields, so hence Bang Na.
Bang Na,
land of rice field. But yeah, when we write it in English, what should we do to make you pronounce it as bang? I don't really know, like B-A-A-N-G.
Yeah, so it has to be V-A-N-G. Yeah, it has to be.
So it's B-A-N-G.
And like the Bang Su, and we had a name Su everywhere, and it's Bang Su. It's not Bang Su, but you write it Bang Su. Bang Su. Bang Su.
Yeah, oh, poor Sue.
Yeah, Sue, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
That station is risky for you. Don't go there, Sue. Sue, if you're coming to Thailand, try to avoid BTS.
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't know how to write the word Sue in English because you don't have sala.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah. The thing is, we have tones and we have like 32 vowels in Thai.
That's a lot.
Thai language, which English with A-E-I-O-U doesn't suffice.
Doesn't cut it. Yeah, it doesn't cut it. Yeah.
It doesn't. So, well, we have to do with like the closest possible. So bang su is like the closest to bang su.
Okay, understandable. Still, Sue, don't come to BTS. Like, try to avoid it. Call Grab or get a taxi. Yeah, that would be it. But there's a station that doesn't make sense. Like Moshit, the doctor, and the word shit. It's like what? At first, I heard that I felt like I saw doctor going into the toilet though.
Oh yeah, the word shit.
Moshida, yeah.
And the word shit too. There was a time when I was in a BTS, and there were these tourists standing beside me. I think that they were friends, like two boys standing beside me, and so they were talking about like each station names that we have. So we have like Moshit, we have Plern Chit, we have Chit Lom.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they were like, wow, Thailand has lots of shit. And I'm like, well, it's not what you think. I mean, it's a different shit.
Yeah, there's a different shit.
It's like chit, but
Plern Chit. But more shit and everything is just shit in general.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that doesn't sound right.
Yep. Everything is just shit in general. Yep, you're right. But the thing is, a lot of times I see a lot of writings. I mean, in like from Thai to English, in a very fancy way that I think it doesn't have to be that way. You know, like Plern Chit. How they use CHIT or D? I'm not sure, but like it's Jordan. Why don't you? Yeah, it's Jordan. Why don't you use the J?
Yeah, like sometimes J, but you use CH. That's confusing because CH is like ชอช้างไหม
Yeah, same. Like พร้อมพงษ์ Why do you use PH? ROM.
It's F phonetic. It's phonetic in English.
It's from Fong.
Yeah.
It's not from. I don't know why they have to do it like so fancy like that.
And it's official. I'm so confused. Like the official put that as an official. So I'm like, wow, it's wild here.
Yeah. And you know what? Each signs on the road, if you like look closely.
Damn, those are hilarious. Those are hilarious sometimes.
A lot of times they don't even write the same word the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, because different people making the signs. So apparently they spell it differently. But like you can't do that. I mean, there should be, a ราชบัณฑิตยสถาน for this. Like
for the English connotation. For the English names.
Just to make sure that you will write the same
how
way.
It's pronounced. Right.
Or the same way officially. Not like, okay, this sign is it writes CHIT and another sign 100 meter after that is like JIT. Yeah. And
confusing.
Foreigners like if you're a tourist and you like rent a car to like drive in Thailand. So confusing.
Yeah, that confused me a lot. Like sometimes when you write email to the post office, I mean like mail and stuff, and I tried to put the word. So for example, the one in chat said Sinakarin is Sinagarindra, and I'm like, I didn't write it that way. And my Thai friend is just, oh, you just write it whatever you want. They will find us eventually. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. We don't have like official spellings for English
that's kind of scary. So because I thought the package won't arrive, right? And they're like, you know what? Our post office mailmen are like superhuman. They know how to find us.
Yeah, they are actually. They are.
Yeah. They're like, you can spell whatever you want.
They only have to know like a house number.
Damn.
Or a postal code, and they can still
find
send
you, locate you.
Yeah, they still find you. Which is actually pretty scary, if you ask me. But yeah, they're very, very talented, especially the one who've been working there for a long time. But the thing is, the word Sinakarin is not Thai. That hence Sinakarindra. So it's like, so Thai
Ram Indra, like that.
So Thai derives from a lot of languages, like same as languages around the world, right? We have like Bali, we have Sanskrit, we have Chinese, we have Thai, but not a lot. So Sinakarin, I think, is either Bali or Sanskrit. So that's why when they write it in English, they write it a Bali way, not in a Thai pronunciation way. So that's
not
why
the karaoke way.
Which I think that causes a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
Like the brand Sing, instead of
Singa.
instead of writing SING, it just says SINGHA. I'm like, Singha?
That sounds like August though. Like August in Thai, Singha. Yeah,
Singha, or like Suvarnabhumi. Like a lot of people would, and that's another way, a Bali or Sanskrit way, I'm not sure.
And Thai people are confusing when we say Suvarnabhumi. Like what?
Yeah, and the thing is, foreigners, they read it the way we write it.
Exactly. How do we know it said Suvarnabhumi when you said Suvarnabhumi? Hello?
Yeah. And a lot of time, the taxi driver, they don't understand it. Like, okay, we want to go to Suvarnabhumi. And they'll be like, what? I'm like, but it's your fault. You write it that way.
Yeah, Suvarnabhumi. Like Suvarnabhumi? Is that the same thing? And we're confusing as fuck. But everyone is like, yeah, it's the same place.
Yeah, it's the same place. So, but the thing is, you can either write POOM or BHUMI. It's still Suvarnabhumi. For us, but not for tourists. Come on.
Like Poom, why don't you just POOM? Poom.
I think a lot of people would avoid writing POO because it's Poom. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't know. It's confusing even to Thai people. Yeah.
So when you try to write it English, when you try to write Thai in English, don't ask for reasons. Don't ask for logic. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Well, sometimes it's just for the sake of beauty.
I think sometimes for the sake of convenience. You know, the one who invented just convenient to put it this way.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like I think using BH for P is like so fancy, and I like that. I'll be like, what? Like using a Y instead of an I. Like, I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
Had no idea, but like you want to be fancy, I guess.
Yeah, like for the sake of being fancy, you know, just do it. Suvarnabhumi.
Just do it so no one can understand.
Yeah, so no one can actually
not
read
even your people help. I like the comment when they said you two really should open a stand-up comedy.
What? Really? You guys are hilarious. What? We're not hilarious at all. We're so official. We're so
official, but just the topic is hilarious.
So serious.
Yeah.
Like we've been so serious since the very first minute that we started the stream.
Of course. The technology kun has been kind to me so far. We're not failed yet, and it's been 2 hours, people. Technology kun has been kind enough. Whoa! And yesterday was so funny because I just noticed that my Windows need an update, and that's why it keep flashing. to say, girl, go update your Windows. And then you remember the one that I record to promote our live, right? When my laptop went off, it has this green screen all over. And it records my voice saying, oh my god. The timing is so accurate. It's just so funny for no reason. It doesn't have to be that funny. Like, so unnecessary funny. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, for beauty of language, maybe. Yeah, it is. There's a beauty in every single language has its own beauty. But there's also so many people who want to butcher them, especially the person who invented. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know. I still think how we write our words in English should write as it sound like. That's if I were the one who has to like establish the English words for Thai words, exactly. I would just say PLERN, plern. Why is that? Why do you have to like PLOEN, ploen? Loan shit? How is that loan shit? It doesn't even sound right.
You know what? Now you mention it. Maybe the person who actually invent these are like true foreigners who writes it. Like Thai people say, how do you spell plungit? And Farang is just like, oh, maybe like this. Maybe.
Yeah. But the thing is, we have to we have to trust ourselves though. It's our language.
Plungit.
I
would go for the right one, not the left one.
I mean for foreigners, they can't even differentiate for fa and for fun.
What?
How can you believe them? I mean it's not like they can't be believed, but like
it's
our
your language,
ears,
right? Yeah.
They don't, their ears are not adjusted. To our
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
So we can't just like, oh, it's planted. And can you write that in English for us? I don't think in their head they are processing as planted.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's
that's why
something
it's come
else.
off weird.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Farang, foreigners is the one who come up with these, so we're gonna trust them because it's their language. And I'm like, no!
No, it's not their language, it's your language.
Yeah, try to karaoke them.
You have to do it, karaoke them.
Karaoke
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's confusing even for us. I don't even know why. And like, I get so like, how do you call it? Not mad, but so
irritate.
Irritate. It's irritating.
Yeah.
Every time that my foreign friends ask me about like,
try to ask for a reason. Like, there's no reason, man. There's no reason in this country.
I'm like, you know what? I don't know. We just learn Thai. That's easier.
Welcome to Thailand. I think that's the best you can say. Welcome to Thailand.
Yeah, welcome to Thailand.
Where anything doesn't make sense, bruh.
Yep. Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, back to the topic of alcohol. Do you remember the name that you said? Doไม่รู้ลม Is that the effect of the alcohol? Because
I think so.
Usually when you're drunk, you're not supposed to have like sexual potential. Like, it's supposed to be like flops and dead and cannot process things. But Thai alcohol affect differently or something?
I think so. Or maybe it's just like a belief. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it's like I heard that word called ยาผีบอก It sounds very dangerous. It's like they said it's been passed on from generation to generation, and I'm like, why are you believing ghosts, but you don't believe in doctor?
Well, because ghosts comes before doctors.
What?
Well, I mean, in ancient times, they didn't have doctors, right? So how they treat like sickness and stuff, they believe in what they had at the time. So they believed strongly in superstitious stuff. So I guess ยาผีบอก is something that they've
It's
been
not
believing
even
for
angel. It doesn't sound what's the word? It doesn't sound holy. It doesn't sound holy. It sounds evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why either.
Yeah. And there's no things like yeah, tape ball. I never heard that word. I never heard that word. But it's like
How
logically.
about that one ball?
Yeah, หมอ
Can
บอก
you just can't you just believe me
ยาเภสัชบอก
instead of believing the ghost, please?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense at all. But it is surprisingly work for some people and doesn't work for some people. And they had this reason to back it up, like, oh, because P doesn't tell you this, like the ghost doesn't tell you this. That's why it doesn't work with you. It's only work with me because that ghost tell me this. And I'm like, what?
Well, yeah, I guess that's why we don't mess with people's belief.
Yeah, exactly.
That is, very dangerous. It can lead to
True.
some dangers actually.
True.
When you try to butcher anyone's belief.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, when I heard things like that, and I'm like, okay, hands off the table. I'm just gonna go eat my bacon. Yeah.
I'll be like open my mouth, like trying to say something, and like, maybe not.
Good luck. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Yep, you're gonna need it.
Good
a
luck.
lot.
Yeah. Like, okay, bro, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, and I think the ingredients that they use to process those liquor, I think it's like ดีงู or like
What?
like the it's called the I'm not sure if it's a ถุงน้ำดี
Like an organ?
Yeah, it's like an organ that they use to ferment
it. Yeah.
It's kind of like in Chinese belief, you know, like you eat
Asian medicine,
the brain of the monkey, and you will be, you know, energetic, you'll be strong, like that. So we have those things too, that when you drink, it will arouse you, like it will you'll be aroused and you'll be like so energetic, like sexually, I think.
Oh, I see.
But I'm not sure if it's real or it's just a belief. That's the thing.
I would rather not try it out. It sounds dangerous.
And the
It
thing
sounds
is,
illegal.
Not gonna lie, not only that, but it looks dirty to me. It doesn't look hygienic at all.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look hygienic because it's like homemade, right? Homemade.
It's homemade and like
it's
what
organ.
kind of animals you putting in there?
And it's animal organ that processed homemade. So I'm like, ew, no. A wine is understandable, like plum wine. Yeah, but when you like fermented animal's organ, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. No thanks.
Okay, so we come to the curse words in Thailand that I find it doesn't sound like a curse word at all. Like curse words. So in English, when we say fuck you, it's like very degraded, very like very offensive when we say fuck you, right? But in Thai, you just go straight to their parents for no reason. Like why would like you guys would go straight to your parents, and they're I don't think there is fuck you in Thai. Like I don't know the exact translate word of fuck you in Thai because Thai people don't use that word at all.
We actually have it.
What's the word?
Okay, let me say this first.
Okay.
So I find Thai language very versatile when it comes to swear words. Because we can actually use anything as swear words. Like, but it depends on how you say it. It depends on your intonation, your tone that you use it. Like, if you like, you just go to someone that you that who you don't like, and then you just you are such a rotten cabbage.
What?
Like that. Or like you stupid carrot, like that, and it becomes swear words because of your tone.
I know, but it sounds so.
Yeah,
it sounds cute, actually. Oh
yeah,
wow,
yeah,
you're cute.
It sounds cute in English, but believe me, when you are talked like that, talked to like that in Thai is pretty revengeful.
Really?
Like it's like you calling you trash, something like that. Like you trash, you are just like a useless cabbage that you can't do anything but being
I
a
would
vegetable.
laugh if people called me useless cabbage.
Yeah,
I don't feel offensive at all. Like useless cabbage.
It sounds cute. It sounds like you are. It sounds like am I a cabbage with eyes and mouth and hands?
Useless cabbage. Oh, why cabbage? I cannot be other things like banana, carrots. I don't know, radish.
Yeah. Things like that. But yeah, that's why I said Thai language is very versatile when it comes to swear words. It depends on your tone. Like you can just do anything. But the thing is, Thai people, we have we are a hierarchical country, right? So that's how going straight to the parents is very offensive.
Should hurt,
to
right?
us. Yep. Like you can do anything to me, but don't harm my parents. They are just someone that I respect so much that you can't talk bad about them. Hence, swear words about mom and dad. I'll kill your dad. Something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like it's not really that offensive in there's like it's more like taunting. It's more like taunting but not offensive.
Yeah.
Because when someone say they're gonna fuck my mom, I'm gonna be like, okay, be my guest. I hope you are good luck.
Yeah, but Thai people know that's a strong offense.
I see.
Yeah, to us. Because we like respect our parents so much, like someone you can't touch. Except me, of course. They're my parents I can touch, but you or somebody else. Don't touch
my parents.
Yeah.
I see.
So people will be like, you can swear on me like anything you want, but not my parents. Don't go to my parents.
Yeah, we know. I mean, in Thai cultures, I understand that. But when it's in English, when you tell someone to go fuck themselves, but when it's in Thai, it has to always be the parents. You just cannot say, ไปช่วยตัวเองเลยไป but it doesn't sound like a swear word when it's in Thai.
No.
Help.
It sounds like a suggestion.
Yeah. Help.
Like, you feel uncomfortable? Why don't you go masturbate?
Exactly. But actually, just go fuck yourself. That's like a swear word in English. But when it's in Thai, it doesn't sound like a swear word. It's, a suggestion.
Yeah, it's a suggestion.
No.
Yeah, I guess it hurts more to like hurt
Straight
other
to
people.
The parents. Okay.
Yeah, like do you hurt other people rather than on our behalf. Like but like we will think like they didn't do anything wrong. Why do you have to kill them? Kill me. Something like that. Like
sacrifice.
It hurts. Yeah, it hurts more that other people have to sacrifice for us who did something wrong. Yeah, that's what I think.
I see. Oh, that's why. Okay, the culture thing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. And what'd you say? Fuck. You said like fuck you. We don't have it in Thai. We actually have it. Like the word fuck is like. Okay, I wonder if my papa is here. Okay, I said fuck, but I said fuck several times because I sang like rap songs, so there are fuck words. But yeah,
fuck is actually like a type of vegetables in Thai. Fuck fang tang mo. fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I really like it.
You like to eat fuck, shimmy. Wait, that sounds wrong.
Fuck is very delicious.
Help! No. We don't put it together in English. We have to say like either Thai or English, okay?
Okay. What is fuck in Thai?
I think
In English.
it's something like honeydew melon, something.
Yeah. It's a kind of melon, right? But
Yeah.
it's a vegetable. Yeah.
Yeah.
We call it fuck. And fuck is also this process of hatching, like egg hatching. Fuck
incubating.
Yeah, fuck ไข่
ใช่
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, this is another coincidence that we have, like language to language, you know.
Yeah, I know. Fancy
But
words.
yeah, but yeah, we fuck is like yeah.
ใช่เย่ไงเย่ so cute
So like yeah man like that.
Yeah, but you don't go say go yeah yourself อะไรอย่างเงี้ย there is no that's a word
Fuck no, you
ไป
just
เย่ตัวเองเลยไปอะไรอย่างเงี้ยมันไม่ได้อ่ะ I don't know why
no, you don't do that. Why would you? How can you fuck yourself? Like
I don't
masturbate?
know, but we would just say something.
Use
Okay.
a sex toy?
No. So in English, fucked up. It's like something goes south. Goes wrong. Things fucked up. Yeah, things fucked up. So go fuck to yourself is like you became a failure or something like something just gonna fuck you up, like fucked up.
Yep,
So,
yep.
It's different. But when in Thai, it's yeah. And it's hard to translate, I guess.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think we have that. Like, go make yourself go drown yourself in failure. Or something like that.
But it doesn't sound hurt, right? It does. It's like it's a curse word that you don't really feel hurt getting called.
Yeah.
But if like yeah man, yeahพ่อ, that sounds bad.
Yeah,
I make
yeah,
it sound cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like why do you?
Yeah.
It's my mom.
Don't touch my mom.
my
Don't touch
mom.
my
Yeah.
dad. Yeah. That's it.
And like the thing is, the mom is a wife to your dad. So if you fuck the mom, that means my mom is cheating on my dad? What? No. So no, it's not acceptable.
When my friend's saying like yeah man, I'm always asking them, you want to be my stepdad? And they'd be like maybe not.
Yeah, I kind of understand. I don't really have people swearing with that with fuck your mom around me.
It's weird. Yeah, it's just weird. Oh yeah, and there's like the Thai words go yeah pet. Yeah animal.
I think that's because it rhymes.
Like puns.
Yeah.
Rhymes.
Not exactly puns, but just rhymes. Like yeah, pet like that. And when you make it, you can make it sound like not so rude, like make it sounds like you are amazed by something, like yeah, pit, like that.
And that rhymes with yet in English, which is like not yet. Yep. But yet is different
The
in
wonder
Thai.
of language.
Yep.
The wonder of language. Yep. The word yet. Your language doesn't sound
You have
good
to clap.
in
You have to clap and you
either.
say yet, and everyone knows what it means.
Yeah, so stop making fun of porn. Oh, come on. You think you don't have it? The
Everyone
word
have it.
yet sounds a lot worse than porn. At least porn is polite.
Yeah, your porn is wish. Yeah, your porn.
Yeah.
Man,
And porn is like pornography, right? It's polite. But yet, it's like another word for fuck.
True. That's true.
So,
That's true.
You guys are listening, just so you know. It's
Yeah.
not just you who can laugh. don't laugh at you yet.
Yes. Oh my god. There's a lot of words that gonna be go south. For example, there are some word that doesn't sound like curse word. Like the word monitor lizard in Thai.
Oh,
ตัวเงินตัวทอง but there's also the word like that one, the hey one, the hey one, yeah, the hey one, that sounds like that, yeah. Like I hey, that one.
Yeah. Actually, I used to ask one of the older people that I know here in my dorm, and they said, "Oh, actually, you know what? The monitor lizards, in ancient time, not ancient time, like in old times, they liked invading people's houses, and so another name for it, like a very ancient name, is hey, right? Before we change it to ตัวเงินตัวทอง just to make it sound cuter and better, instead of calling it hey all the time.
Yeah.
So people in the old times, they call people who are like bad, who like do bad things, like how hey invades people's houses. Like hey, you are such a hey, like that.
Okay.
So
okay.
it's like a behavior of hey. Actually, you know what? Here is not even a curse word. I mean, it's a name of that. Yeah, it's a name of that particular animal.
I see.
But it becomes a curse word when you use that behavior and the name to describe someone who is bad.
I think there's so many names for that creature. So like Waranut, Tutu, what else?
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard of that.
I think my friend graduated from some university. I don't remember which one, but like they said their university had a lot of this creature and they have a nickname for it, Tutu. Yeah.
Okay. Just to make it sound cute.
I think so.
Oh, it's cute. It's adorable. But no, I hate it.
And the comments say Waranut once was monitor lizard name.
It's actually a scientific name. It's read walnut, actually. Walnut, not Waranut. But the thing is, we have the name Waranut, right? For Thai people. So yeah, when we see it, it's wait, let me.
This is very educational though. Very, very, very.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun facts.
Yep. Varanus, like Varanus.
That sounds like a dinosaur, really.
Yeah, actually, I think it derives from a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's
Modern time dinosaur.
Varanus. Yeah, it's Varanus.
Varanosaur.
Yeah, Varanosaur or something. And so when Thai people see it, they'll be like, "Oh, it sounds kind of like Waranut." And so people with the name Waranut was being bullied so much at the time.
I see. Things being butchered again by your own people and your own language. Wow. Impressive.
Yep.
Okay.
Well. Yeah. Always. As always.
Always.
It sounds like something
Varanus.
that haven't happened before.
I see.
Yeah.
Also, there's a word like, for example, the golden flower. It doesn't supposed to mean anything like slut or whore or all that, but in Thai, people are getting offended if they saw the word like dok thong.
I think this one also comes from what they did in an ancient time. It's like how we call วันทองสองใจ like that. It comes from
the characters
the literature. Yeah, the character in one of our famous literatures, right?
One Tong. Dok Tong is from One Tong? Maybe?
No. I don't think so. Wait, let me try to do it. Let me try to
okay.
So, Dok Tong.
It's like, hey, foreign people, when you are gonna say something about golden flower, don't just straight up say dok tong. You have to say dok mai si tong in full. You cannot shorten it because it's gonna be a curse word. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So this website, I'm not sure if it's like trustworthy. But it's GQ Thailand, so I think it's somewhat. It says that they used to like punish women who cheat on their significant other by putting these garland of flowers on their neck to let people know that you cheat on your husband or
okay.
Yeah. And so actually they use this shaba, what is that in English?
A type
I'm
of
so
flowers?
bad. Yeah, a type of flowers, which is which is not gold, but I'm not sure why they use dog tong. But yeah,
it's so confusing though. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's so confusing. But yeah, I think it comes from some ancient time. Like they must have practiced something that associates with some golden flower, maybe, or like maybe just a metaphor for women who cheat. So yeah, dog tong, it describes how one has so many boys in the same time. But only be used with women though.
I see.
This word. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because we had I mean, it's not it's more like I saw in the film like Curse of the Golden Flowers and all that. Doesn't have anything to do with slutty woman, but Thai people just jump into it.
Yeah.
It's different culture. So I'm like, when I refer to like a flower that colored gold and I got skull, like you cannot just shorten it to say, oh, got dok tong, like dok mai si tong. Why? What's the problem? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a taboo.
Yeah, kind of like, okay, I cannot say dok tong. I'm sorry.
Well, you learn something new every day. No matter how old you are.
I got tricked into say shak wow when cheers. Like cheers in Thai, and there's like chayo. So I thought there's like another terms of chayo, but you just called it chakwao. And then every time we cheers, they called chakwao, and I got stared by the people on the next table.
Really? They I don't know about this.
They just tricked me. They just tricked me into say chakwao, and then I learned later that chakwao is actually mean masturbation for Thai. It has nothing to do with chayo. It has nothing to do with chayo.
Yeah, you learned.
They're like, bro, how do I supposed to know that chakwao is masturbation? It doesn't relate. Like, what?
It's because of the action.
The action?
Yeah, when you fly a kite, what do you do?
I mean, I roll it.
You roll it, and when the kite is up there in the sky, you have to pull it and like yank it. You yank it constantly, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yep, like that. Chakwao. Yep.
Okay.
Actually, there's another one. I think I just read a news, and one of the headlines. It was about some psychopath who like masturbate in front of somebody else, like in public. And,
exhibitionist.
Yeah, and the journalist used the word ลวกก๋วยเตี๋ยว
What?
ลวกก๋วยเตี๋ยว you know the action when a noodle a noodle seller.
Yeah.
Making noodles, right? You yank up and down.
Okay,
Yep.
understandable.
I'm like, wow, but it's like a very old way.
It's very creative though. Very creative.
It's a very old way to use this as a metaphor for masturbation.
I see.
But we are more familiar with Chuck Wow.
ใช่ Yeah, you see the people in the chat, they're like, wait, what? I think they heard it first time.
Yeah, but if you've been in the community with journalists and those stuff, especially older journalists, they have a lot of
terms.
A lot of terms for describing these kind of things. It's a euphemism.
To censor it.
Just to censor it, not to say
explicit.
Directly.
Understandable. It's still creative.
Yeah, it's very creative.
Very, very creative. Yeah.
Like how journalists describe each country. Like, แดนน้ำหอม it's France, or like แดนโสม is what, Korea or Taiwan. Yeah, they will say that, and people will know it. Yeah, that's very creative. I find it very, very creative.
Yeah, it is. Now imagine, and I'm like, I see.
Yeah, like how they put on a headline. It means you have to attract people with headlines, right?
So you don't say Korea, you just say Dan Som, so like the land of ginseng, to make people curious. What? Where?
So like what? Where is it? Like that.
I see.
Yeah, I
It
find
works,
that
though. It
very
works.
creative. Yeah, it works.
They said in Select equal German, กระทิงดุ equal Spain.
Yeah. Then กระทิง or like then in sea is like Germany, Spain. That is so cool. I like that.
I see. Wow, that's new. That's something new. Nice. Now, to the explanation for people who doesn't subscribe to the membership and miss out the BDSM class. That video is like exclusive for the member. Yeah, the one where I said animalistic sound. Bren. Remember that one, right? Remember that one, right? Yeah. And I just thought, oh yeah, you guys also refer to like Nguang Chang to the organs too.
Yeah, Bren is the sound of an elephant.
Yeah, and I wasn't thinking through when I went on that one, because I was like, an example of animalistic sound. So for the wild animal noises, which is like a wolf, monkey, chimpanzee, or orangutan, like the noises, and then I goes, bren, yeah, but I won't get turned on if anyone wanna bren when they already finish or like come, and then people would be like, you just make bren doesn't have the same meaning, because now when people say bren it means finished. So I'm like, I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, so when and I think one of my fans donate and said bren, so I asked, you already finished? And everyone just went wild in the chat. Because you said bren. And we were on the topic, so when like Hoku, you did the content with like bren, and everyone was making fun of the noises, right? Yeah, so my fan was like, okay, their bren and our bren isn't the same thing.
That would be so awkward if you like in bed with your significant other, and okay, he comes and he'll be like, I bren. I'll be like so turned off. I'll be so turned off. I can't. I just can't. Don't do that to me, my future husband or whoever you are.
I mean, it's a BDSM thing, so people might have like animalistic preferences. They might growl, right? Like a lion or roar.
Right.
Or like, I was being creative, trying to find an example that is not too erotic. So that's why I go with, the funny ones, like chimpanzee, orangutan, but the one that stick into people's head was pren.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was a coincidence because chang when it's like spray water out of it's the same thing. That's why pen never mean the same anymore. Yeah. People are like making the emojis. Hoku elephant noise is just like smiley face, and Lady Macro elephant noise is like BDSM. I'm so sorry. But yeah, for people who attend that class, the word "pren" just never meant the same anymore. Yeah. That's how I teach my audience about stuff, I guess. I try to make things funny so we don't get awkward when talking about it. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, makes it easier to memorize.
True.
Yeah. Like to make it funny, to make something memorable, like how people learn English with songs or things like that. Yeah, same thing. So now you know that people also do pren when they come or whatever. I don't.
There's also a word that the meaning just gone different. You know the word like orgies in English, yeah. And like in Thai it's like กิจกรรมหมู่ Don't Google it. No. I'm not Googling.
No. I'm not typing anything.
Okay.
My keyboard, I just spray something on my keyboard and
when I said orgies and you start typing, I'm like, oh no.
No! I know, that's not for it, I swear.
Okay. But you do know what it means, right? So I'm trying to explain to like Thai audience what it means, and I try to make it polite. So I say it's like กิจกรรมกลุ่มแบบงานกลุ่มอะไรอย่างงี้ and then everyone is like, oh my god, we did so many งานกลุ่ม before and now the meaning is just different.
Well, yeah. It happens.
It happens.
Guys, it happens. Unless you want to say it like straightforwardly, you can just say anything. Like งานกลุ่ม is like one of the best descriptions, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think being explicit to call it อะไรอะin Thai it's like เซ็กหมู่เหรอ that word? Yeah. But it would be too explicit. So I said มันคือกิจกรรมที่ทำกันเป็นหมู่คณะจะเรียกว่างานกลุ่มก็ได้นะคะ and then คำว่างานกลุ่ม and pren it just suddenly had a different meaning.
Well,
yeah,
it happens. And I do think that is not new to those who are into these activities.
True. I think they also had this kind of I think they also had this word to use in community, but I don't know where it's from, but my audience say it's called อะไรนะกิจกรรม that activity called นัดยิ้ม is like not like making an appointment to go having a sexual intercourse. Yeah, but I don't know that word before, but I remember it's something like not yeah and then everyone is trying to correct me.
Yeah, I think it comes from not yeah, but instead of saying not yeah, you said not yim, like it sounds cuter. It doesn't sound so explicit.
I know, yeah. And I'm like, the BDSM class is for you when you guys go to Not Yeah, you don't have to waste your time finding the one that doesn't suit your preference. You just slap the result and then said, if we not compatible, then not waste our time. Yeah, things like that. So it's like ยกระดับ yeah ยกระดับกันนะ yeah
yeah
That's how it goes on the BDSM class last time for the membership part. And this is like me doing the hard sell. Yeah, I do teach stuff like that, but not in an explicit way. I try to make it cute. People are like, you know what? I'm in the BDSM class and I laugh the whole class. I think I'm in the wrong class. Yeah.
Oh well, that's good. I see people. I mean, your how do you call your fans? Like little birds?
Yeah. นกน้อย
Yeah. So your little birds learned a lot. I see.
A lot. Yeah, a lot. And I think this one also learned a lot thanks to you, actually.
Aw, thank you. I tried.
Thank you for your hard work.
Yay! I didn't really do anything anyway.
You did
actually.
a lot. You did a lot.
I just rant. I rant.
It comes with knowledgeable stuff and like some fun facts and something that we don't even realize though. That's cool. That's really cool. I think even Thai people doesn't aware of those.
Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff I had to consult Mr. Google. Well, because I don't know anything anymore. But the thing is, I do want to know. I mean, well, it comes to this already, and we raise it up. So why not?
Right?
Might as well just know the truth. Maybe.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
go deep into the topic so we finally know what it really means.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, it's been 3 hours. Oh my god.
Oh.
It's already 1 a.m. Help!
Yo! Help!
Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the Q&A. I hope we don't have so many Q&A so we can go to have like beauty sleep or something. Let me check the question. Okay. So we have few questions here. Let me share my screen so you can see the
Okay.
what's the word? Sadly, I forgot the word. The question, right? Here you go. You saw the question?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Wait. Here you go. Wait. Okay. First one. Let me just copy and slap it here. So this is the Q&A session. The first question came from Anonymous asking about favorite song. Okay, Hoku, you go first.
What? Favorite song?
Yeah, favorite song right now. RN is like right now.
Favorite song?
The one you listen to often or like the one you put it on loop.
The songs from Encanto. Disney's Encanto.
Which one? We don't talk about Bruno's?
Every single one of it. I have a whole album.
Of Encanto.
Yes.
Oh, so which one is your favorite? Like, if you have to pick only one from Encanto.
I like the Surface Pressure. The one that talks
sister.
about like how big sister has to like manage everything in the house.
Nice. Okay, that's Disney song. As for me, right now I'm practicing on Bad Guy, Billie Eilish, that one. Yep. Yeah, so I put that one on loop. Apparently, I did well on that one, so I might try to sing it the whole thing. It was hard though. It was hard.
Well, it's Billie Eilish. What do you expect? She whispers. She whispers the whole album.
Yeah.
She whispers.
Try to make it like what's the word? Like powerful whisper? Like how? Powerful whispering with lots of emotion and not to sound like I'm dying, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, it's how I have to cover that song.
Actually, you know what? Just make it your own. Yeah.
That's
a song
harder.
cover.
That's harder.
Oh, Oh,
Make
okay,
it
never mind.
my version is harder.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Next question.
Okay, next question. That's so funny. So next question saying, perfume. Asking about the perfume. What is favorite perfume? Wow, the question is like very, very PG-13 actually. This
Yeah.
is nice.
Mhm.
Okay, what's the favorite perfume?
I don't do perfume
Really, at all?
at all. I can't
Oh.
stand perfume
Are you allergic or just doesn't like it in general?
in general. I'm not allergic, but like I just don't like how do you call it?
Artificial smells?
Yeah, artificial smells.
So what kind of
Mhm.
smell you like? The scent, the one that you think it smells good.
I don't really have any scent that I like, but
Really?
the latest thing that I but the thing is it has to be genuine. Like how I like the smell of a bonfire.
Ah,
Yeah,
so you like
but-
smells of nature.
yeah,
Wow, that sounds
but-
romantic.
Yeah. It is? Yeah, I think so.
like
Yeah, I guess.
color of the winds, like smells of the winds, or like
Yeah.
morning dew.
Smell of
or
the cut grass.
Yeah, that sounds so
Or-
romantic.
Yeah, smell of the rain. I
Yeah.
like it, but like perfume, like ugh, take me
understandable.
out of here. Yeah, not like
Mhm.
yeah, dom. I don't do it either.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So
Or
you
like
don't use like their,
Karapoon, Pimsen.
you don't use smell to improve your sensory or anything at all.
No, not at all.
I see. So like there's no candles, though there's no
Nope. I don't do
see.
I don't do candles either.
I see.
And a lot of people love buying it for me. And I'm
Oh,
like,
so you get it as a gift. So you be like, thank you, and then keep it in your drawer
Yeah.
forever.
yeah, they're still here, like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh my god. Okay,
I had to-
folks,
I just
no
give
more
it-
candles for Hoku, please. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, I don't really want to say that I
Mhm.
don't like it because the people who gave it to me would be
Mhm.
like would be very sad or feel sorry.
Oh, yeah,
like
but you
that-
just
that
don't
kind of
use it, but you can use it for decoration. Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
your
yeah.
room
I
looks
just
nice.
put it there. Yeah.
Yeah, as a decoration, it make your room looks really nice.
Yep.
Yup. And like for me, I like the smell of Lush. Do you know the brand? Like it's the shop that's selling handmade soap, handmade
Like
bath
bath
bomb.
bombs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I like walking in there, and the favorite smells in there is only at Christmas time where they sell Snow Fairy. So it's like
Ah.
a tint of cherry and vanilla mixture. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's this interesting smell.
Sounds fancy.
Yeah, Snow Fairy is the name of the. I don't know if it can call perfume, but it's a smell of the festive smell that they sold their products there. They have like shower gel and everything in the Snow Fairy collection. No sponsored. No sponsored.
Yeah, sure. Always.
No
As always.
sponsored. No sponsored. This is like, yeah, the thing that I really enjoy. So next one. Wow. Ooh, I'm really not sure if I can put this up there. You did read it, right?
Yep.
Why are you hiding behind me?
No. I'm trying to read because the camera is in the way.
It's like you're hiding behind me. Oh my god. So like there's this terms. I'm just gonna saying this term.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say this term over here about this word because I think this word is kind of interesting words. It's like for guys and girl for whoever curious about that word. I think there's a story I have to mention. I didn't know the term Shuri boy before. Do you know what it means?
I can't say that I know, but I've heard of it before.
Like, what's the Sherry boy in your opinion?
Like, I don't know, something sexual. It sounds that way.
No, Sherry boy is like a virgin guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's something sexual.
It's not really sexual because it's virgin, right? Because virgin, it's also sexual.
Oh, virginity is sexual.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a type. Yeah, that I also recently learned, and then it's because there's not many people who address to be Sherry boy around me. Like none of them, or even they wouldn't tell me, right?
Mhm.
Usually it's just gonna be like kept in the dark, or most of the people around me either they're experienced or pretend they have experience. So I never encounter person who claim to be Sherry boy. And then I went on a space one day, like Twitter space, with someone from Algorithm Project, and I think he was drunk. He said he's a Sherry boy.
Oh.
And I was asking, what is a Sherry boy? Because I don't follow. I never heard of that word. And when he said the meaning of it, I was like, okay. So okay. Now I understand the term Sherry boy. And the word
Okay.
popping the Sherry is like losing your virginity.
Oh, yeah,
So
that makes sense.
it goes hand in hand. So the question is like, are there going to be any topic around that area? So I think it's going to be member only and like 18 plus only topic, since this stream is not age restricted. It's going to be monetized, so that's why we don't really dig into that area too much. Yep. Like I do have the midnight class, and I will put that into a consideration. Yep. I mean, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard topic for Thai people, as far as I know. Like, a lot of people around me doesn't have pleasant memory about their first time. Yeah, it's like they get molested a lot or harassed a lot, and I think it's gonna be dark topic.
Well, it's the first time. I guess you'll have to do like trial and errors for that. I mean, like for everything, not just
Yeah, not just pop in the Sherry, right?
Yeah, not just pop in the cherry. Like you have to try it out.
I mean,
Like,
streaming. Like my pop in Sherry in streaming first time was a huge messed up.
Yeah. I mean, you have to mess up first before you know what you
How
can
to do it properly? Yeah.
how to do it or how you like it. Yeah, because, well, for a lot of people, actually, for most people in a relationship, I think this kind of thing matters a lot. So, you and your significant others will have to like study each other. I
True,
think.
that's true.
But yeah, for the first time, of course, you need to do trial and errors.
That's true.
It's like inevitable.
It's kind of a struggle because I find that for Thai culture or Asian culture in general, it's like you don't go sleep around. You just like stick with one partner, and you're just gonna, if you lose virginity to one person, it's like you were meant to marry them. Like I saw this weird culture where you get like molested and sexual harassment, and then the solution is like marry them. Like what? Like it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that before. Like it's how you show responsibility to the other person, right? That's how they describe it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, it's
okay,
like-
so the guy, you took the girl's virginity, so like you have to be responsible by marrying her. And I'm like, what? He wait.
the logic is so fucked up though. Like, don't
Yeah.
have to take responsibility if like it's not mutual, Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like how they do.
In the past, in the
arranged
old
marriage.
times. Yeah. In the
It's
old
kind of like
times.
arranged marriage, like how how older people would say that you don't have to love each other. Like if you stay in the same house, you eventually love each other. And I'm like, what? It doesn't apply here. Sorry.
I don't think it applies for everyone. It might apply to someone, but that requires a lot of luck.
Yep, but the thing is, the parents succeeded. So
so they set the standard.
Yeah, so they took their success and put it on the kids.
Oh yeah, and you guys are having a very, very like micro family management around here. Like
yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, and they'll be like, I can do it, you can do it, like that. That kind of mindset.
Yeah.
So fucked up, like, to be honest.
Understandable, but I think that topic I will save it for later time because I think that one can take another 3 hours to go through.
Okay, next!
Next one! Wait. Wow, this one is, it's too large. Let me try to, reduce the size. How do I reduce the size? Wait. So it's like choosing between caramel and chocolate. Yep. Which one are you gonna pick?
Caramel and chocolate?
Yeah, like I would go for caramel. I like salted caramel.
Ah.
Yeah. So yeah, I would prefer caramel over chocolate. Yeah. I think chocolate's supposed to be bitter.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean like you have to choose the
sweets?
Like the sweet chocolate?
Sweets, yeah.
Well,
sweets.
I don't really do sweets.
Oh really? You don't have sweet tooth?
No.
But you like
only
mint
for ice
chalk.
Yeah, only for ice cream. That's it.
Oh.
But I don't really do much. Like I don't do cakes at all, unless it's like crab cakes. It's fine. But not so much because I don't like I don't do whipped creams. I don't do creams.
Oh,
like
okay.
Whipped creams and stuff. I don't eat it at all.
I see.
Yeah. So my kind of cake is either a salmon cake, a sushi cake, or
like, hot cake. Hello.
Yeah, or like fried pork with sticky rice cake. Let's go.
Okay.
My kind of cake. Mwah.
Okay, I think this one is for me. Like checking the Genshin, the Fatui Harbingers, and she was asking which one is my favorite, the one that I simp for, the Fatui Harbingers. I think I like the one called Piero. It's like Joker. He's like he's the guy with glasses, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the guy that looks like a nice guy but actually a bad guy. Yeah, always a thing for a bad guy somehow. I mean, he looks like a good guy though. And next question. Oh, for the Overcooked game. Have you ever played Overcooked before?
Yeah, I have, but like quite some time ago.
So I just played it not so long ago, and they were asking which stage is like the hardest one you've ever played in Overcooked. For me, it's the one with Eskimo, the icy one where the floor is slippery and you always like slipped off the platform when you try to walk around. That one is the hardest for me. And do you remember any stage? I think that's too long ago, right?
But I don't really remember anything because every stage that I played was so chaotic.
Really?
All I remember was like, no, give me my fish! No, you don't do the rice! No, you can't do that! Don't! That's my and like I just don't pay attention to the stage at all.
You don't even know which stage you're at, but every stage is just chaotic, right?
Yes, it's just like screaming everywhere, like stealing people's food.
I see.
There's this stage though where it turns around like in like every 3 minutes or something. It
Turns like turn around in circle.
Yeah, like it turns, and like we have to like do the direction, and everything will be like flipped around.
Oh damn. Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds hard. That sounds
Yeah,
really
it-
hard.
It's hard. And like you can fall into the holes
Mm-hmm.
that like they punch a hole on the floor or something, and I'm like, I fell all the time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, and one with a treadmill, I think.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's one with a treadmill that will be like there's two, I think. The treadmill that'll make you go faster, or the one that'll make you go slower.
Oh.
Yeah, you stand on it, you'll be like, wee, like go straight ahead so
I think
fast.
I
or just,
haven't
like,
gone that far. Is that Overcooked 1 or Overcooked 2? You don't even
think
remember.
Two. I think it's two. Yeah.
Okay.
The only overcooked that I have, I think, is two.
Okay, let me check it out because I was supposed to buy that one, but then some technical issue, technology Kung and me doesn't vibe.
Okay.
I just accidentally bought the first one. And I have to play alone. Like I play Overcooked alone. Help, Hoku, I play Overcooked alone.
Oh no! Oh yeah, because the first one is a single player, right?
Not really, it's a co-op, but like you have to control 2 characters and alone. So I'm like, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Is that
Yeah.
a co-op?
I don't have
It sounds like a messy single player.
I don't have anyone to go up with because I'm the only one who bought that game, and everyone was like, why don't you buy the Overcooked 2? And I'm like, I'm sorry. And I cannot return it because I was buying from the external sources, not directly from Stream, because you can refund, right? But this one is like, oh, it's very cheap, so let's buy this one. And everyone is like, no, you buy the wrong one.
Aww.
Yeah, it's for content, really. It's for content.
Yeah.
Everything is pre-planned. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is so planned, guys.
So planned,
Everything.
guys. Yeah,
Everything.
I'm so yeah. I know no one's gonna believe it, but at least I believe in myself.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for going along with me. I love the energy.
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, well, who else would believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
Exactly. Nice. That's a nice way of thinking.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. We don't have any further question, I think. Are there like anyone in the chat want to ask anything? Please raise your hand or forever be silent. Wait. Is that like the one from the wedding, right? Yeah. They also like, if there's any objection, raise your hand or forever be silent. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if I raise my hand.
What?
Like, is there any objection? I'll be like, me? I
Why?
object this marriage.
Why would you do that?
I know, right? Why would you ask?
Okay. That's a point. You got a point. Yeah, why would you ask? Okay.
Yeah, that's just fair, right? I mean, that's a
Yeah.
yes/no question you asking
yeah.
there. What if I said yes?
Yeah. Then why did you
Why-
ask? Okay.
Why
Fair
why
enough.
would you ask that and expecting no one to answer? I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not how it works.
I really want to go to the wedding that you really raise your hand and say yes. I want to see how
Yeah,
it goes.
let's say yeah, objection in marriage.
Yeah,
because,
objection. Like, why? Why would you object this? Like, well, why do you ask? It sounds...
so much because of his beard. I object this until he shaved it off.
Oh my
I
god.
want to go to this marriage.
I want to see how they would go though. Like, okay, the groom go shave your beard and then come back to the pedestal, or they're just gonna continue. Yeah.
It'll be sad for the bride though.
Yeah,
Like, she'll be
that's
like,
so true. Like,
fine.
wow, objection, and okay, I'll have to wait.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I
And
don't.
he's
I don't know,
mine. He's not even yours.
Yeah, but like, yeah, why why would someone ask that, right? But we saw it in the movies. Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah. Interesting take.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's about time that we have to say goodbye.
Okay.
It is about 3 hours and a half. We did good. I think we did good.
Yep. We did so well.
I hope you guys had fun with all of our rant and the gibberish and the fun facts we pulled off from our sleeves, from our brain. It's like no-brainer moment. สมองไหลอะ There's too many stuff to process in one life, and this one has been pleasant so far. Thank you so much for visiting my channel.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Yes,
it's been a pleasure.
I hope we'll see you again sometime. So if there's anything, what's your next live or what's your next schedule? May you sell your. I'm giving you the airtime. Let's go.
Okay, so thank you so much everyone for coming to our stream tonight. It's been so much fun. Thank you for the invitation as well. I'm really glad because I don't really get to speak much English on my channel. So if you have anything about English related, you can just call me anytime. Hit me up, baby.
Yes, yep. I'll hit you up.
And I'm not streaming tomorrow, but tomorrow is Zona's birthday.
Ooh.
So if you guys would like to wish her happy birthday, either on Twitter, she has this hashtag HBDZona, and she will have this stream at 7:30. 7:30 at night. 7:30. Yes. I'm not saying 1:30. I said 7:30 at night. So you guys can check her out. She's a really cute Orga from Polygon Project if you don't know her already. So yeah. I'll have a new cover coming up on Friday. I'm not sure about the time just yet, but please check it out when it's up.
Okay.
I'll be uploading it. Yep.
Okay. I'll definitely go check it out. Everyone go check them out. Actually, I'm new and she's like the senpai and I'm like, yeah, let's go.
No, come on, we are friends. No senpai.
Really? Tomodachi?
Yeah, 友達だ。先輩じゃねえよ。はい。
Tomodachi desu.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and for my late nighters, if you haven't subscribed to this lovely lady beside me just yet, just do it.
I think everyone does because in this chat you cannot chat if you did not subscribe.
That's good. Yeah. Okay, I'm talking to the lurkers.
The lurkers, okay.
Okay, so I see there's 60 of us, but not a lot of people chatting. So lurkers, I'm calling you out. Subscribe to this channel. Yes, and subscribe to mine.
To all the lurkers.
And don't forget to turn on the bell as well, because YouTube-kun is not behaving.
Yeah, that's such a nice way to put it. And I'm starting to get confused. Either this is my chat, my show, or your show, or who am I doing?
I'm sorry.
I'm giving you airtime and you giving it back to me again.
I did it again. I'm sorry.
Can't wait to be on your channel, to be honest. Just hit me up if you have anything that you want me to be on.
Sure thing.
Yay! Thank you guys. Thank you for sticking around and see you next time.
You.